Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Double or Nothing. We start the series with no players and 125,000 coins in the budget. We'll build the best team we can and hop into an online head-to-head ranked game. If we win, our team resets and our budget doubles. Let's start building. The Double or Nothing season opener. Welcome, gentlemen. We have the least budget that we will ever have in this series. And I think our biggest issue with team building right now is going to be depth. Inevitably, I'm just going to have to sacrifice some positions here and go ultra budget. I think the first thing I'm going to sacrifice is the offensive line. I just can't spend a lot of money here. Quarterback is probably the most important on offense. It's so easy to throw bad footballs with bad stats. I think I've got to take a lot of this 125,000 and go straight at a quarterback. I think a good tight end is going to be important. A really good running back is going to be important. And wide receivers that can at least separate a little bit. There's a lot of good budget beasts in this game, so we'll be on the lookout for them. Defensively, I'm gonna need good secondary. I think I can get away with bad linebackers. Maybe I can get away with a bad D-line, but I cannot get away with bad corners or bad safeties. Not only that, but I gotta worry about a kicker, maybe not a punter so much. We're just not breaded up quite yet. We're brokies. I wish I was Jewish, bro. This would be so easy. 125,000 coins to spend. Let's get building, gentlemen. Now, first things first. If I went all 80 overalls on this O-line, it'd be about 2,000-3,000 coins a player. Times 5 would be about 10 or 15,000, but I've got a way better idea. I'm gonna go 75 to 79 overalls. These are dirt cheap. We're gonna start with Walker Little for 275 coins. And no, he's not the best O-lineman, but the difference in the stats is not worth it. Steve Avila, 78 left guard. Those are solid stats, and they're not much different from an 81 overall, but he's like 5x cheap. At center, we can get Lloyd Cushenberry for 449 coins. At right guard, I'm going to get Will Fries for 838. That's a big boy. And Juwan Taylor at right tackle for 612 coins. This entire offensive line cost 2,664 coins. That is dirt cheap, and I honestly think it's going to work just fine. That leaves 122,336 in the budget for the rest. Next up is going to be the backfield, where we're going to spend some serious bread. You can't get away with a bad quarterback. I gotta spend at least probably 30,000 on a quarterback here. That's about a fifth of our entire budget. Actually, more than a fifth of our entire budget. I got a little ambitious here. I was hoping a 90 overall quarterback is possible. The cheapest is about 100,000 coins. Is not gonna happen. Pretty steep drop off at 88 overall though. Brings it down to 45,000. We could rock Dak Prescott or Drake May. Still though, I think that's too expensive when I can get 86 overalls for 15,000. We could rock Matt Stafford. My only issue with this is we don't have any scramble presence at all, but this is a super accurate quarterback for really cheap. This will let me spend a lot more coins on defense. I think I got to go with it. Matthew Stafford for 15,332. That leaves us with 107,004 coins. I think that was the right call. If I spent too much there, we were going to run out on defense. Remember when I said budget beasts are back? No better example than Velus Jones. This is 600 coins, 623 coins. He has 88 speed and 88 acceleration. For the price, this is ridiculous. He doesn't break tackles. He really doesn't do shit else other than be fast, but I don't need much more than that. 623 coins, are you kidding? Barely even touches our budget. I could buy another running back, honestly. Honestly, they're actually both so cheap that it's probably worth it. You guys might remember Jaden Blue from Wheel of Mutt. I'm so happy that budget beasts are back. It makes this series so much better. Jaden Blue, 81 overall, 88 speed, 90 excel. He's like a slightly more expensive and much better version of that Velus Jones. I'm just gonna have both. I mean, why not? Another 3,100 coins there. We're still above 100,000 in the budget. I do want a nasty tight end option. Mason Taylor, 87 speed as a tight end, 6'5", 246. Love this card. Pretty expensive though. 15,250, but I think I'm going to be using my tight end a lot in this game, and it's already going to be a really uphill battle because my team is going to be so outgunned. I got to have a few reliable passing options, especially if I face tough man coverage from like 95 overall cards. We need some guys that can bust it. Calvin Austin's a great example at wide receiver. 84 overall, but he's got 88 speed. When you don't have the luxury of coins, I know it sounds so lame, but like the only important thing is speed. It's stupid, but it really is. The number one budget beast wide receiver though, Mason Tipton. 81 overall New Orleans Saint with 90 speed. This is the fastest card under 10,000 coins, and he's definitely going on my team. Final wide receiver pickup is going to be 81 overall breakouts Michael Wilson. He's actually like bigger and he's fast. I don't have any big, like Calvin Austin and Mason Tipton are 5'8" and 5'10". 10. So I need at least one guy who's over 6 foot. Michael Wilson, 6'2" with 87 speed. It's a great card for 2,000 coins. Admittedly, you don't really need a fullback, but I'm gonna take Scott Matlock anyway, just so that position doesn't accidentally get like auto-filled. I will need a backup tight end as well, so I'm going dirt cheap with Colston Loveland for 356 coins. It's crazy how cheap that is. He's also 6'6" and he has 77 speed. So for 300 coins, it's actually pretty good. Gentlemen, here is your offense, and this cost us almost exactly 50,000 coins. There's a little change left over, but we've still got 75,000 left for the defense and special teams. I think we did an amazing job. Now, hindsight's 2020. I think I could have actually spent more on Matthew Stafford, realizing how little I spent elsewhere. Like, I probably could have gone for an 88 overall quarterback here, but I only get one budget. I don't get to rewrite history here. All right, gentlemen, let's get working on defense. Are you ready for a tongue twister on our first offensive purchase? Oh, that's criminal. Dude, this guy's a beast, but there's 0 on the auction house right now. Marcelino McCrary Ball. Crazy name. He's like 3,000 coins, 87 speed, 88 excel. That was going to be my user middle linebacker for dirt cheap, but he's not on the auction house. Shoot. It's honestly a bummer. I mean, the Cedric Gray is better, but he's significantly more expensive. Still an insane card. 87 speed, 88 excel. It's got hit power, zone coverage, block shed. He's 6'2", and he's 10,000 on the dot. I'm going ultra budget at Sam and Will linebacker, starting with Peyton Wilson, who's a great pass coverage option. He is definitely not getting on the quarterback, though, so we're going to have to get our pass rush from our defensive line. I got to go with my GOAT at strong side linebacker. He's a little more expensive at 3,909, but Trenton Simpson, bro. This guy's the GOAT. 86 speed, 90 excel. Even his, like, 76 overall is super good, but I'll spend a little bit more here. Dude, Trenton Simpson is like the franchise, budget beast, ultimate team GOAT. I love Trenton Simpson. With 60,669 coins left in the budget. Nice. I still need an MLB2 and the rest of the entire defense, but my linebackers are almost done. Jerome Baker with 80 speed, 655 coins. Bills legend Kyle Williams. This can be my backup D tackle. Solid stats, big boy. And honestly, Leroy Glover is one of the best budget D tackles in this game because he's actually fast. Most D tackles in this game have like sub 60 speed. It's crazy, which makes them useless in a lot of scenarios. Unless your opponent's running right at the middle, you need some speed, and Glover's got it. So I'll spend 3,300 here. Too Tall Jones is always good, especially because he's 6'9". This is an insane 82 overall card. For 2,800, I'm taking that. And at right edge rusher, I'm going Trey Hendrickson. Got to spend a little bit more on these positions because they're so important, but 5,700 for Hendrickson's still really good. I've got about 48,000 coins left in the budget, just a little bit less than that, but linebackers are done. Defensive line is done. And I intentionally saved a lot of coins here because by far the secondary is so much more important than these. 5 players, 47,000. If I got aggressive, I could spend about 9,000 a piece here. Kind of expensive, but a great starting option. 85 Cole Bishop. 6'2", 88 speed, 88 excel. 12,000 coins. 12,000 coins is a lot, though. No question on my strong safety. We're going Nick Scott. Nick Scott, 83 with 88 speed and 90 excel. He's 5'11", so for a strong safety, like, that is pretty small, but I've got exactly no bread, so we're not gonna... Beggars can't be choosers right now. We're taking anything that's budget beastable. Terrence Newman is a dog at corner for the price. 88 speed, 89 excel. Listen, people always get frustrated about this in Double or Nothing, but when you have no coins, the only stat to look at is speed and excel. Every other stat is so much more important when you're building like a God squad and stuff, and all that stuff matters. But if you can't catch them, if they run right past you, why does it matter what your man coverage is? Why does it matter what your zone coverage is if they're behind you? I think most likely our corner 1 is going to be Cam Hart. Cam Hart is 87 speed and excel. He's a little bit slower, but he's 6'2". Yeah, this is a really big, really fast corner for 4,600 coins. I just lied to your face. You know why? Because Carrington Valentine exists. 6 foot, 90 speed, 93 excel. This is a true budget beast. 5,300 coins for one of the... That's actually one of the best budget beasts on this entire team. I didn't know this card existed until right now. 84 Carrington Valentine. Absolutely CB1. We need one more corner for depth, and I'm going to pull out another budget beast from Wheel of Mutt. Alante Taylor, 88 speed and acceleration for 3,100 coins. Now, before I forget, kicker is actually super important. I've got about 10,000 coins left. I'm going to pick up professional woman respecter Harrison Butker. 80 kick power, 83 kick accuracy, 3,500 coins. And with our defense almost entirely finished up here, our budget has 8,400 coins left in it, and our defense and special teams are finished, technically. I don't have a punter right now, but I don't really plan on punting anyway. I'm going to pick one up anyway. But with 8,400 coins, I could get one more player here. Defense looks really good, too. Let's finish up abilities, finish up our special teams unit, and then we'll see about spending that final 8,000 coins. Okay, now that my lineup is fully set, I know what I'm going to spend our final 8,400 on, it's going to be a backup safety. Now, the reason I'm doing this is safeties can play at sub linebacker, and safeties are really good linebackers. I still like Cedric Gray a lot, but I think a fast budget safety that can also play linebacker could be super helpful here. I don't think I'll be able to get an 86. Should be able to get an 84, though. Yeah, it's going to cut it close here, but let's see if there's someone fast enough that's worth it. Marquez Sigil. Free safeties have okay options. What about strong safeties? Doesn't matter if it's strong safety, free safety. This is exactly what we're looking for. Nick Cross. Nick Cross is a beast in franchise, too. I should have known. 86 speed, 88 excel, and we're actually going to have 3,000 coins left over. And this is exactly why we bought him, to put him at sub linebacker with Cedric Gray. So in certain nickel, dime, even sometimes in 3-4 sets, it'll be Cedric Gray and Nick Cross as our middle linebackers. All right, gentlemen, 125,000 coins later, this is your team. We're an 81 overall. We're very well rounded with a lot more speed than our overall would imply, but obviously this is a serious uphill battle. We're going to be facing 90 plus overall teams with God Squad players and God Squad abilities, so this ain't going to be easy, but we can't move on and double our budget until we win. Look at that top three. Look at Super Gooner top three. Bro, if I saw that top three, I'd be the happiest camper. Hey, that's not that bad. Like, we should have a chance here. I'm rocking the all Madden jerseys. I think they look pretty sick. Now, there's only one more wrinkle that we haven't talked about yet in Double or Nothing. This isn't, guys, this is not Wheel of Mutt. Don't make it Wheel of Mutt, okay? Don't comment like 100,000 fucking wheel spin ideas we can do to improve this series. This is simply stack bread. Stop being broke. And right now, we're broke as shit. That's all this series is. There's one wrinkle, though, and that's if I lose, I can elect to reset the team and rebuild. So if for some reason the team I built is just ass and I gotta take a different approach and I can't get it done, I do have the option to wipe it back with the same budget and rebuild. Now, hopefully, hopefully we don't have to, what? What the fuck did he just do? Dude, Cooper Kupp is always on some voodoo magic in this game. Either way, I love the team we built, and I think this team will be able to get it done. But I don't know, if I were to lose like 20 straight games with a team, it does make sense to reset and go back to the drawing board. All right, 1st and 10. He's kind of lighting me up right now. Defense is going to be so much harder than offense. I think on offense, we'll be able to score. It's defense where it's like we've got to come up with one crazy stop to win it, and that could have been it. Oh, good try, boys. Hey, way to get some pressure on there. Now, the only other thing I want to explain is head-to-head seasons does work the same way as Wheel of Mutt, meaning 5 wins, we make the playoffs, 3 losses, and our season resets. So that applies the exact same to Double or Nothing. Obviously, just like Wheel of Mutt, it's a lot easier to lose right now than it will be when we have a 1 million, 2 million, 4 million, 8 million coin team. Dude, it's going to get yucky. Cedric Gray, we're over there! Cole Bishop! Let's go! Cole Bishop is the most expensive player on the defense. Shut up. What the fuck? You quit? That's actually so stupid. I mean, yes, technically that's a win, but I'm not counting that, bro. What? All right, now we've got a 95 overall God Squad. Are you shitting me? Oh my God. No! All right, this is gonna get a lot tougher. Okay, 1st and 10. So he's got Tim Tebow. Tebow's gonna be a lefty. I'm not used to facing lefty quarterback. Let's just see what he comes out. He's got Texas route out of the running back. I'm all over it. And we got a sack. Guess who? Leroy Glover. It's 2nd and 22, and he's going no huddle. Okay, so we're definitely going to guess pass here. And I'm just going to hover the middle with Cedric Gray. Does he run the exact? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wow. That is such a good defensive stop out of Carrington Valentine. I guess pass. Guess pass doesn't do as much as it used to do back in the day. Back in the day, if you guess pass and they ran, you just were cooked. You didn't have a chance on that drive. I see the post. Oh my God, 4th and 32. Trey Hendrickson gets home. Dude, he's 100% going for this. I need a blitz. He's going to block his running back, so Cole Bishop's going to be untouched. Oh, he doesn't even block his running back? Oh, let's go, Cam Hart. I'm going left. Break the... Oh my God, if he breaks that tackle. Holy shit, we just got us up against a God Squad. A legit stop. Wow, dude, the pass rush. The pass rush literally got home. I can't believe it. Okay, 1st and 10. Let's see what we got. I got Jaden Blue. I got Mason Taylor. I spent a lot on you, Mason. You go give me that 6 yards, kid. All right, 2nd and 4. Stafford, Mason Tipton, Mason Taylor. Got Michael Wilson out there. Got Calvin Austin. Just going to play this smart and slow and smart and slow. Now, the thing is that That might actually work if I had a really good running back, but I don't think against man coverage I'm going to be able to hit Jaden Blue nearly as often as I'd like to. I'm going to block Jaden Blue here. I'm going to go Michael Wilson on this out route. Let's hope this is still man coverage. Shit. Mason Taylor, I need you. I got you. He's literally just in man coverage. He's in man coverage and he's plus 10 overalls on me. So we have to throw the smart pass every single time. Does he actually blitz here? I'm looking for Mason Taylor underneath. So he actually is blitzing. It's man coverage. Mason Taylor. Mason Taylor. Mason Taylor. Looks like spending that 15,000 on him paid off. Holy shit. He's going to come out and gun empty base. This is actually worst case scenario for me. Gun empty is really bad because this just ruins zone coverage. I can't really run man. Wow. This guy's a certified Tebow Glazer. That's a nice play call. 2nd and 2, but he's risking a fumble. Does not run it again. He's got an actual pass here. I'm on the tight end. And Valentine almost just had an interception. He goes 3rd and 2, single back deuce close. Okay, only thing I've ever known on single back deuce close is bench or stretch. And that's bench. And he doesn't really have anything open. Newman. Terrence Newman still up. Terrence Newman still up. Brace Hall's fast as shit. 2 straight stops. Somebody talk to me, man. What is this defense on? Mason Taylor's X Factor. Mason Taylor's X Factor is activated. Bruiser, deep out elite, and mid in elite out of Mason Taylor right now. I'm going to block Jaden Blue. I think Mason Taylor's a touchdown. No, he's definitely not. And I'm about to get... I almost just got deleted by a blitzer. That kind of looks like a zone coverage. I think we just snap this one. Let's see what it looks like. Michael Wilson, touchdown. No! Yeah! No! No! Catch it! Oh, my God. Michael Wilson had it, and then he dropped it. And then Calvin Austin had it. Shit. Same shit, different day. Literally same defense, same play. This time we actually caught it. Woo! Dude, the absolute bum squad is lighting it up. 2nd and 4. Well, so far the defense has been great. If he keeps going short and keeps running the ball, he'll score. The reason he's getting himself in trouble is he wants it all. Yeah, see, like that's a great... Oh! Oh! Oh my God! Hit stick fumble. Holy shit. Cedric Gray just coughed up a hit stick fumble. Okay, 1st and 10. Holy shit. We really couldn't be in a better position right now. Jaden Blue gets spun around, but not after getting 11. This is a legit God Squad we're playing to. This is, well, okay, legit God Squad. I'm reaching. I'm being a YouTuber, but this is a 93 overall team. The funny thing is I can absolutely lose this game. I need to peel clock off and take the 3-possession lead. This game is not over. Okay, he takes a bad angle. He'll switch on. Oh, damn. Can I run the ball? I'm going to try it. Yeah, I can't. We're not built to run the ball yet. You know what I think is open, though? I think Mason Tipton's open over there. 3rd and 5. Peeling some clock. Look who's wide open. You can always notice that if your opponent plays these deep zones, if you notice that you cannot throw deep to save your life, it's probably because their zone drops are going like 10 yards back, which is why that speed out is so lethal. See, here again, like that DB is automatically walking back to 12 yards deep, which means an 8-yard throw is a guarantee. Okay, 2nd and 2. I mean, shit, I'm just going to keep fucking letting him up with these out routes if he ain't going to switch it. Just kidding. Mason Taylor. Oh, overthrown. Oh my God. That thing was right for the picking. And Trayvon Diggs didn't want it, I guess. Okay, 3rd and 2. He's gotten wise, by the way. He's not leaving that open anymore. But I think he will leave Jaden Blue. I had B in the middle. Ah, it's so risky. No. Yes. What? Holy fuck. This is the luckiest game of my life. Can I explain to you what I just did? I threw that ball to X. I did not throw that ball to Michael Wilson. I threw that ball to whoever X was. And it went over his head because it was a bad pass. And Michael, holy shit. This is the luckiest game of my life. All right. 1st and 10. Oh, I just got dunked on. Shit. Adonai Mitchell just dunked on. Dude, I was about to say, if I get that turnover right there, dude. This is what I mean by the game isn't over, though, because he can literally score at will if he just doesn't get unlucky. Oh, my God. You know how close I am to that with Cedric Gray. I love this, dude. I'm going to miss this team. I'm seriously going to miss this team. Like, going up to 250K is going to be nice, but, man, I'm going to miss Cedric Gray, Carrington Valentine. Cam Hart's got an interception. Hendrickson. And Too Tall Jones. Tebow! Oh my God, that was open. That was open. 2nd and 10. I'm going to blitz. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to blitz. I don't think he's going to pick up the throw to his running back in time. Guess pass. Go. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Honest to God, I don't even know what that was. Cooked me, though. Take Garrett Wilson. Okay, gets himself on the board with 1:11. We've got... I don't know. I mean, if I keep playing good offense, I could go put up another field goal here and then get the ball at half and pretty much just end this game. This is the right call. He's 100% an onside kick scenario already. No question it's the right call. Okay, Michael Wilson, you just got the luckiest touchdown of all time. You want to be on Hands team too? Yes, sir. Holy shit. Somersaulted over that ball to secure it. I respect that effort. Well, we know what he's running. He's running a ton of man coverage. This is just a man blitz up the middle. And you know what I've killed him with all day with this? You know why this has worked, by the way? I gotta talk about this real quick. Okay, so Mason Taylor is manned up by that safety that's in the back right there. So when this is a man blitz, which he's obviously running, that safety has such a shitty angle to get to Mason Taylor. So even though Mason Taylor's like -10 overalls on him, Jesse Bates just has the worst angle ever getting there. And it looks like he learned from his mistakes. He's not in it anymore. We got 28 seconds on the clock here. That's intentional. And I'm not going to throw anything stupid here. I'm just going to get rid of this. I should be able to beat this zone to Michael Wilson, but I'm a little scared because he's on the safety. I'm going to play this smart. Drop from Jaden Blue. It's 3rd and 10. There is no reason to take a legitimate risk here. If somebody is so wide open that I got to throw it, great. If not, I'm taking my field. That is so open that I got to throw it. But even that, like, I'm risking the fumble there. This is nice now, though, because he's not calling a timeout. We give him no chance for shenanigans at the end of the half. Just going to call a timeout with 2 seconds here. We're going to trot out Harrison Butker. And hopefully Harrison Butker doesn't do what he did in the Texans game. I think he just went for the ice. I don't think there is such a thing as an ice at the end of the second. Yeah, you can't. I think you can only ice in a 1-possession game in the 4th quarter. I think. Either way, 24-7. That's a 17-point lead. Just guaranteed 3 possessions. And I get the ball here. That was the literal most favorable first half ever. By the way, I understand how insanely corny this play style is. And that actually, no, I'm fucking chewing clock at the start of the 3rd. I'm a little bitch, bro. Hold up. I'm turning that off. Wait a minute. Dude, I lived my whole life saying that's bitch made, so there's no way I'm doing it here. I think my mental cope was that my team is so dog shit I'm allowed to, but that's whack. 3rd and 5. Let's just air raid the piss out of him. I'll go win it like this. Shit, do I go no? 156 yards, 3 touchdowns. Stafford, you dirty dog. Stafford's playing such a good game. Okay, I'm going to try this. Gun empty chip quads. Halfback screen to Jaden Blue. Super weird play. Super not open. Almost kind of glad that wasn't caught. I was going to lose yards there. I think Mason Taylor is most likely very open here. Just kidding. Jaden Blue. That's what I mean about the speed, man. It's just broken. It's just broken. Okay, 1st and 10. Stay strong in the pocket. Fuck it. We're having such a game right now. Calvin Austin is 1 foot away from completely burying this game. Okay, 2nd and 10. It's nice work, though. Nice work. We're going to have a wide open check down. Jeez, Calvin Austin, another drop. He's getting lit up now. I really don't even know what I'm looking for on this one. That's not even open. 4th and 10, up 17. I honestly think it's worth it to go for this. Another field goal takes me to 20. I think that's such a marginal... That's so very little. I think... Why is Wilson so open? Is he just going to leave that? Oh, I might have him. Holy shit. That was 4th down. 1st and goal. This game's over. We get in the end zone here. It is truly, truly over. This is mid-blitz. There's Mason Taylor. Oh, wow. I almost just made a big mistake. Okay, 3 seconds in the 3rd. It is 2nd and goal. And I'm running the stretch weak side. Cutting it up the middle. I'm going to Naruto run in for 30 points. The Super Gooners. I think that's only right. I don't think there was any reason to play that one out. Holy shit. My 125,000 coin team just forced 2 rage quits. Dude, I'm gonna miss this lineup. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I'm legitimately gonna miss this lineup. We used to do this thing where if you force a rage quit in double or nothing, you can carry one player over, which I'll consider doing. I don't know. It's kind of fun to like reset entirely, but I wonder who we would bring over. Mason Taylor was kind of insane today. He was crazy good. Calvin Austin had that catch at the end, but he had some big drops too. He's just small. Michael Wilson was crazy good. Jaden Blue was awesome. Matthew Stafford was shockingly good. Defensively, Cole Bishop had a big interception. Cedric Gray was excellent. He had the forced fumble. Hendrickson got to the quarterback for a sack. Terrence Newman had an interception. Cam Hart did. Shit, I don't know, dude. I really don't know. Either way, gentlemen, I hope you didn't miss double or nothing too much. I'm so happy it's back. And that means next episode, we will double our budget from 125,000 coins to 250,000 coins. Run it all back. If we can win that, $500,000, a mil, 2, 4, 8, 16. You get the idea. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Double or Nothing. We start this series with no players and 125,000 coins in the budget. We'll build the best team we can and hop into an online head-to-head ranked game. If we win, our team resets and our budget doubles. Let's start building. Episode number 2, gentlemen, welcome back. In the opening episode, our budget was 125,000 coins, and we pulled off a commanding win. Actually, 2 wins at that. A quick rage quit and then a 30-piece rage quit. So with that, we double our budget and reset the team. We've got 250,000 coins to spend on today's episode. So here's your 125,000 coin team. I actually really love this team. It was only an 81 overall, and it was just budget beasts everywhere, but they did such a good job. And with double the coin stack, this is going to get a whole lot better. This right here is our current team. We don't have a single player at any position. Let's get building. So last episode, I started with the cheapest positions and then started to spend more, but I think I'm going to go in the reverse order this time. I'm going to start with my quarterback. Last episode, I spent 15,000 coins on an 86 Matthew Stafford, who was admittedly really good, but he did miss a really big throw, and I got so lucky that we caught it. I think I'm going to spend bigger on quarterback this time. I think value-wise, this Dak Prescott is absolutely our best option. So Dak's only 40,000 coins. His accuracies are really solid, and he can actually scramble. My Matthew Stafford had no ability to scramble. So that adds like a really good piece to the game plan. For 40,000 coins on the dot, that's a pretty number too, leaving us with 210,000 in the budget. By the way, I'm keeping track of the exact number over here on my calculator. My editor, Ben, might round a little bit in the bottom right. Cheater would never cheat in double or nothing. I think one of my favorite budget running backs in this game is the Blake Corum. So this Blake Corum is an 86 overall. He has 89 speed and 93 acceleration. He's kind of like the Jaden Blue we've been using a lot, but just better all around for almost 14,000 on the dot. I'm gonna go Reggie Gilliam at fullback for 2,500. Truly, I don't care about fullback. I don't think I'll be running I formation. It's not until we're building true God squads that we'll use a fullback. Mason Tipton is so good for his price that he's making a return from our first episode. The 90 speed, 3,000 coin wide receiver. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what's in the water in New Orleans, but they just have the craziest budget wide receivers. Devon Vele is a 90 speed, but he's 6'5".
Massive.
Final wide receiver is Alec Ayomanor. Alec Ayomanor, guys. Goated breakout card. 88 speed, 87 jump, 6'2", 206. Big, fast, cheap. Nice. W. I'm gay. For tight end this time, I'm going to go with Algie Crumpler. I think he's kind of a hilarious tight end because he's one of the shortest, but also heaviest tight ends in the entire game. He's 6'2", 275. This is more hilarious than he is really good, but I want to do it anyway. And I'm going to spend roughly 10,000 here on the entire O-line. 81 Jason Peters, 81 Damian Lewis, 81 Tyler Biadasz, 82 Jari Evans is actually less expensive than any 80 to 81 right guard. Same as true at right tackle, where I'll get Zach Tom, 2,859. When our offense is all said and done, we have 128,600 coins left. We spent a little bit less than half of our total budget on this offense. And I think what's kind of funny is we almost spent the entire budget of episode 1. That's almost 125,000 coins on the whole offense. And I think the big differences between this and last episode is number 1, we got +5 on the whole O-line. O-line looks so much better. 81, 81, 81, 82s. We could probably run the ball today. Next up, we've got a significantly faster and more more accurate quarterback, and a much better rounded halfback. Also, my wide receivers are much more well-rounded. We really have the same amount of speed as our last lineup. We're just better at everything else. For backup tight end, I picked up a dirt cheap 300 coin Jelani Woods. If you watch Wheel of Mutt, you know that Jelani Woods is hilariously good. His stats aren't very good. He's just 6'7", so he's the funniest backup tight end ever. The offense is fully complete with 127,600 coins in the budget. Let's do some abilities. Abilities are honestly so important, and one of the nice things is you get higher in overalls is you actually get access to some abilities. Like Stafford had no access to abilities. Dak has gift wrapped. Super important ability. Higher chance to complete passes to uncovered targets. You wouldn't think you need this ability, but you do. Pocket Deadeye is one of my favorites ever, and this Dak is way better than I thought. Gets Pocket Deadeye. I'm also gonna give him tight outs for better catching from your tight ends who beat their coverage. That's Algie Crumpler. No idea if he's even capable of really beating the coverage, but I think it'll be funny to watch. The thing is with tight ends, there's a bunch of good tight ends that are between like 80 and 85, and they all cost about the same, but to get a really good tight end, I gotta spend like 60,000 coins or more, so we're stuck in a weird tier of tight ends right now. I think next episode we'll be able to get a serious monster. I'm gonna go with short in elite for the X Factor. I mean, Mason Taylor unlocked his X Factor last episode, so. Then he also gets deep out elite, which is such a good ability, so. Tight ends are goated. And then naturally we gotta get, oh no, Blake Corum only can get one ability. Okay, at least his one ability is actually good. Oh no, this is an X Factor. Shit, that's a problem. He's definitely hindered a little bit by the fact that he can't get ability. Abilities are so good. I'm just gonna give him Freight Train, and if we can somehow activate it, I'd be pretty sick. Elike Yomanor can get abilities, like truly get abilities. I'm gonna give him Human Joystick. Sure, dude, why not? Also short in elite, very clutch. And short out elite? Oh my gosh, this is a shockingly good. Give him deep in elite. Wow. Some really good ability stacks. Okay, offensive abilities are set. Dak Prescott, Blake Corum, Elike Yomanor, Algie Crumpler, and 127,000 coins to spend on this defense. Absolutely mandatory purchase, Carrington Valentine. This card is so crazy for the price. 90 speed, 93 excel, 6-foot corner, 5,500 coins. It's just mandatory. Next corner I'm picking up is Zion McCollum. He's more well-rounded, a lot more expensive, but he is 6'2", and he's got good speed and excel. This honestly puts in perspective how good that Carrington Valentine is, though, because that's 13,300 coins right there. Another budget beast goat, Eric Stokes. Kind of like Carrington Valentine. He's just a little more expensive, I think, just because he's rarer right now. There's less of these on the market, but still 6,900 coins. Nice. For our third corner. Strong safety, I'm starting with Jets Ashton Davis. 6'1", 88 speed, 88 excel, 15,000 coins. With that purchase, our budget just hit 87,000 coins. So we're under 100,000, but got a lot of good players right now. Another card so good that it transcends episodes is Cole Bishop. He had an interception last game. He's 6'2", 88 speed, 88 excel. For the price, you can't get a safety this good until you spend 50,000 coins. So, all right, gentlemen, about 75,000 coins left in the budget, and our secondary is complete. Way better secondary than last time. At Mike linebacker, we're gonna go Ventrell Miller. So it's kind of like 2 times as good to get a zero chill player because of the zero chill strategy item. I'll talk about that more after this purchase, but Ventrell Miller's already a really good user middle linebacker. He's an 85 overall. Pretty expensive at 18,000 coins. But if I go into strategy items here and I add the program strategy item Jacked Frost, which you literally get this just by logging into the game, it boosts all your zero chill players like crazy. +5 tackling, hit power, run block finesse, and run block power. Basically your O-line and your defensive players, but if you take a look, Ventrell Miller, dude, 95 hit power now, 87 tackle, 88 block shed. Like, it makes him so much better. You're probably asking yourself, Matt, why don't you just buy all zero chill players then? They're really expensive. There are very few zero chill players that I can actually afford with this budget, but yes, as we continue to build our budget up, you can expect to see a lot of zero chill players on these lineups. Best backup middle linebacker for the price, Noah Sewell, no question. 86 speed, 90 hit power. Dude, the breakouts cards are like such good buzzer beats. Breakouts, Thanksgiving, and zero chill have just weapons. Weak side linebacker, Akeem Davis Gaither, 85 speed, 88 acceleration, 2,900 coins. And as strong side linebacker, I'm gonna take Clay Matthews, a legend. 83 overall, 84 speed, 88 excel. I'm gonna spend a little bit bigger on D-tackle this time around. 11,475 for Warren Sapp. This is such a good good D-tackle. Shockingly good for an 85 overall. I just want any D-tackle that have more than 70 speed. A lot of these guys don't. So Warren Sapp, Leroy Glover, Mean Joe Green. Those are the types of D-tackles you want. I don't even think Mean Joe Green has a card yet in this game, but you get what I'm saying. The fast D-tackles. Backup D-tackle can be Brian Bresee. I'm telling you, for some reason, they loaded the Saints with all the best budget beasts. But for 4,000, whoa. No. Tell me he's still a good price. Shit. He's 1,000 more. That's what I get for waiting. Another big spend. 16,832 for 86 overall. Brian Burns. He's got good finesse moves and good speed. I need somebody to get on the quarterback. Our budget's getting real low, though. Let's do a check-in before I go anywhere. 11,200 coins left in the budget, and we've almost finished the entire defense. So between kicker and left edge rusher, I've got 11,200 coins. I do not have a backup safety yet either, and I will need a backup safety. So that's 3 positions, 11,000 coins. I overspent just a little bit, but I think we can salvage this. We can salvage this really well, actually, by going very cheap on kicker. Hopefully, I don't need a big field goal. Actually, no, I'm gonna go very cheap on left edge rusher. I can't go cheap on kicker. It's too important. It's just way too important. 2,500 for Dicker, 2,900 for Kaimi Fairbairn, and he's got 82 kick power. I'm gonna take Kaimi Fairbairn for 2,900. Ooh, I love this card. Look at this Baron Browning. I really like this Baron Browning. 84 left edge rusher, Baron Browning, 82 speed, 87 excel, 88 power mode. Hell yeah. That leaves me with 3,500 coins for that backup safety. Reason I want a backup safety is for sub linebacker, like I talked about last episode, and for nickel and dime sets, you actually have to have one. So I can't get an 84. It's gonna have to be an 82 to 83 or lower. We just want the most. Oh, Nick's. Oh, that's dirt cheap for Nick Scott. Holy shit, can I get this? Yes, that's a snipe, son. That's a literal snipe. Dude, Nick Scott's median average is 8,000 coins. We just got him for 2,300. We have coins left over. And guess what? Like I mentioned, this is a zero chill player, so he's going to benefit from those zero chill moves. Dude, shit, he might actually be a starter. So Nick Scott's an 83, but look at them head to head. Nick Scott, faster, more acceleration. His tackle and play rec are certainly lower, but he's going to get the huge boost from the zero chill strategy item. Takes him up to an 84. Gives him 92 hit power and 80 tackle. Yeah, I'm starting him. And then for sub linebacker here, this is going to work out perfectly. So Ventrell Miller is obviously going to be the starter. He's actually boosted to an 88 there. That's crazy. Ventrell Miller is a really nice pickup. And now my backup sub linebacker can actually be Ashton Davis. That was the best case scenario for our final, like, 2,000 coins. Okay, defensive abilities are set. Offensive abilities are set. And I love this team. An 83 overall offense, an 84 defense. There's your top 5 with Dak, Ventrell Miller, Zion McCollum, Ashton Davis, and Brian Burns. Here is your 250K lineup right here. Offense and defense. And here is your 125,000 coin lineup. Here's the offense. And here's the defense. The only thing that this 125K lineup did better, Cedric Gray is a better user middle linebacker. I made a mistake there. And this team actually has a better kicker. Harrison Butker is better than Fairbairn. So it has a slightly better kicker too. I think that leaves us with some good things to remember for the 500K team, but we don't get to double our budget until we win a game with this team. We've already got 2 wins under our belt from last episode. Let's see if we can do it again, gentlemen. Okay, Abdul Carter, Ocho Cinco, Emin Wari. What do they got on Ventrell Miller, Dak Prescott, Zion McCollum? Ventrell Miller. You know what? If I get a lurk with my user middle linebacker without lurk artist, I'm gonna feel so good. I'm gonna feel so validated. I gotta tell you right now, though, it ain't easy. That's a touchdown. Oh my God, Cole Bishop, great job. I think one of the scariest things my opponent can do to me is legitimately run the football or throw drags. I know that sounds really dumb, but when there's a big gap in speed, you can just bend corners on people like nobody's business. And this is exactly why we have Ashton Davis at sub linebacker. So it's Ashton Davis and Ventrell Miller in the middle here. They got abilities like, we can play this. 1st and 10. Couple of audibles, and he goes with the quick speed out. 2nd and inches here for Lamar Jackson, Josh Jacobs. I see Theo Johnson, Ocho Cinco. That's Odunze in motion. Why are you chewing clock in the 1st quarter? Ashton Davis! It don't matter why! Ashton Davis! The New York Jets getting hawked right now by John Madden, but we get inside! Oh my God, what a lurk. We're going to need a lot more of that. Now, offensively, what are we rocking with? Elike Yomanor, but deep in elite. Dax got tight out, gift wrapped, and pocket deadeye. Algie Crumpler's got deep out elite, which I think we're going to want to abuse. We also want to abuse Blake Corum out of the backfield. We just got to be really smart. Ooh, Blake Corum. Blake Corum, guys. Okay, that's why Blake Corum's nice. Like, as much as I love that Jaden Blue and that Velas Jones, they don't really break tackles because their break tackle stat, their trucking, all that is so low. They're literally just fast. This Blake Corum is kind of a complete running back. It's a very good card. I'm going to try and run the rock. And I'm going to run right into a Titan, but I'm going to break another tackle. 2nd and 4. You know, he had like 130 yards against the Cardinals, actually. He's finally getting some reps. 2nd and 4. Let's make something happen. Guess who? Blake Corum. Checkdown is so back, baby. Don't even think about getting on my ass about Checkdown. I'm rocking an actual 83 overall team, bro. Like, sue me. 1st and goal. Crumpler? He kind of has the position. I'm just scared of Dak missing that throw. I should be able to complete that, though. What I really need here, since he's definitely in zone, is just like a little sit-down route. Something really simple. Crumpler! Crumpler! That's exactly what I need! There's our boy. There's our 6'2", 280 tight end. Busting that shit down. Okay, this looks like a run. This is actually exactly what I was worried about. It's exactly what I was worried about. Kentrell Miller, he's in I formation. 1st and 10, a lot of audibles here. We're staying in Tampa 2. And that's a play action. Oh, shit! Oh, dude, I tried to switch stick to that, but I got on the wrong guy. If I switch stick to that. Switch stick is, I'm still trying to learn switch stick as best I can. If you're not familiar with it, you can use the D-pad or the right stick to automatically change who you're usering mid-play. I'll show you right here. I'm on Kentrell Miller, and I'll switch stick down to the left. So you can hit left on the D-pad, and look at that. It makes me this left side linebacker. Now I'm on Akeem Davis-Gaither. Now I'm on Baron Browning. No way. Holy shit, that Lamar is so much faster than us. Okay, 1st and 10, 2nd quarter. I'm going to go on Zion McCollum. I'm going to use Zion McCollum here. I'll switch stick off if I need to. Let's see what he's got. I'm going to fly over to the right side since I think he wants something over there. So it's going to be play action. I'm on the tight end. And he throws it right to Akeem Davis-Gaither. Let's go. And I kind of like playing with these dog shit teams. You get placed in a nice little elo here. You know what's funny? I feel like I could probably win a Super Bowl here easier than I could with the God Squads. It's kind of messed up though, bro. But that's kind of fucked up, just beating on absolute shitter teams. I just had Crumpler for so many yards. I got to snap that same play. I got to run that again. Oh, but the user sees it now. Oh, and I missed Corum. Shit. Okay, 3rd and 10. Who's going to be my guy? Who's going to be my guy? Make something big happen right here. Crumpler? Bang! He's got it. Split backs. Offset wing close. What is this formation, bro? Whoa. Look at this. That's yucky. I'm hitting the GOAT, Blake Corum. Get out on the edge, GOAT. Get inside, GOAT. Blake Corum's carrying the shit out of this team. No. Bro, are we serious? I'm literally rocking like the shittiest teams that I can rock. What else do you guys want from me? It's going to be so funny, too. When we have a 5 million coin lineup, I'm going to get matched up against the freakiest freak. It makes sense, though. It makes sense. All the good players play with the best teams. It makes sense. I guarantee I'm matched up against an actual God Squad now because of the way the matchmaking works. Watch. Ready? Those are all 93 pluses, guaranteed. Shit! 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Let's do it again. No, I was right there. I could have picked that shit. Why am I low-key playing so much better in Double or Nothing? You know, I always think about it when I do something like this. Would I rather have my Wheel of Mutt team early on or Double or Nothing team early on? Because Wheel of Mutt has top-end talent, and then everyone else is dog shit. And then Double or Nothing is so well-rounded, but there's not a single freak show on the lineup. Like, not a single super good player. That's a hell of a gap shot by Ashton Davis. Would you rather your team could be composed of 4 superstars and 40 bums? That's more than inches. Oh my God, it's a pass. He got that? I didn't think he got that. Look on Nick Scott here. He's so committed. Oh, that's play action. He's not committed at all. Kentrell Miller, you are so risky. 2nd and 7, dig over the middle. Oh my God, how is he not throwing an interception on any of these? He's throwing right to my face. 3rd and 2. I don't actually care if this is play action. I'm going to get him. Oh my God, this is the luckiest cuck. This is the luckiest drive ever, bro. He just used 4 minutes on his opening drive. Let's get in there. I'm getting tilted. Davis-Gaither, let's go get last play action. And he's gonna, kind of has to go right here. This is why you need Lurk Artist. This is exactly why you need Lurk Artist. You're seeing firsthand why I messed this team up. If I had Lurk Artist, I already have the ball like 3x times now. That's slip screen. Hey! Wait, get behind him. Go, Clay! Finally. I bitched hard enough that we got the ball back. You know what's funny? I called out slip screen and I went straight to it, and I think that scared him off of throwing it, and that's why he throws that pick. I think. That works in our favor. 0-0. Who do we want to get involved that hasn't got... You know who hasn't gotten involved yet? Devon Vele. And oh shit. Damn. That was very bad pocket presence. I was hyping up this Devon Vele so much. I don't know that I've thrown the ball to him yet. He's in a really nice spot there. If this is zone, if it's man coverage... That is zone. Devon Vele. That's what I'm saying, baby. Oh, good snag, Vele. That's why I like that he's 6'5". If that's Calvin Austin, I'm a little nervous that like something bad's gonna occur right there. 3rd and 3. Rocks with us. I think Crumpler. Luvu's gonna leave Corum for the first. Nakeem Talib's gonna bounce me into Will Anderson. And I'm just gonna go no huddle on this drive because I don't see how he stops this formation. He's gonna have to make a serious adjustment. Corum, big spin. Ow! Alec Ayomanor has not caught a pass yet. Let's get that kid the rock, right? Okay. Turns out predetermining who you're going to throw to is going to work out pretty well. Oh, shit. That should not have worked. I don't know why that worked. Okay. I think he's still in zone. If he's still in zone, I think we have a really easy throw to Blake Corum here for this. If it's man Crumpler, otherwise we're going to have to make something up. Let's find out. Corum, get to your spot. Oh my God. Well, shit. I mean, if he uses the whole clock and then scores, he can still win this game for sure. He scores fast or he doesn't score at all, he's in a ton of trouble. He wants this. I know you do. I know you do. That's Ashton Davis. That's a safety. Why aren't you jumping? I'm in like animation purgatory right now. This is what it looks like when you have karma from a past life, bro. I think I was Genghis Khan in my past life or something. Why would you not jump there? He threw the ball right in your fucking face. That was crazy. All right. Well, we do get a pass breakup there. That was really nice. I don't know what is going on with this unit right now. You know, the funny thing, though, too, is you can put Lurk Artist on safeties, and I think that would have saved me there. When I build my $500,000 coin team, I absolutely have to get Lurk Artist. And I just got fucking dunked on over there, too. This, I'm getting clapped. I got to put Lurk Artist on. Non-negotiable. Okay, I'm on Ashton Davis. He goes check down! Come on! Come on, use check! Let me show you something, use check! Let me show you something! Let me show you something! Holy shit! That's messed up, bro. That is so disrespectful what I just did. The 250K team with 2 more rage quits. Bro, the whole goal of Double or Nothing is to win a Super Bowl. We have 4 straight wins, which means 1 more win and I'm in the playoffs. We're like almost moving too fast right now. Overall, though, with the 250K lineup, I think we did learn a lot. Number 1, I'm learning that like Corum, Tipton, Ayomanor, like the skill positions can absolutely get the job done. I have not noticed that my offensive line is horrible, so I think we can continue to go budget there. I think the high-end quarterback, high-end tight end idea offensively is still great. I think we keep with that. I could even go for like a 91 overall quarterback next episode, and then with a similar wide receiver core, really get the job done. Corum was awesome. I wouldn't be shocked if he made the next lineup. Defensively, I made so many mistakes here. I have to have Lurk Artist. It's not negotiable. I probably need a taller safety for my backup. Ashton Davis is 6 foot, and I got dunked on by Cooper Kupp. I cannot let that happen again. If it's a close game and that happens, and I lost, unbelievably, I'd be infuriated. I think the D-line was solid for the price. I think the corners were great for the price. Cole Bishop, once again, another interception. Cole Bishop, he's such a beast. And Davis Gaither had one. Clay Matthews, did he have an interception? I think he did. I think he did. So next episode, gentlemen, our budget is going to double. Double or nothing, starting with a coin count of 125,000 coins. I'll build the best team I can, and if we win, the team resets and the bank doubles. Last episode was 250,000 coins, so today is $500,000. And I thought I'd make it easy for you gentlemen today. I've got 17,500,000 coins, so we can only spend that 500,000. Now, the team you're looking at here is the team we built with 250,000 coins. We spent a good amount of money on our quarterback, Dak Prescott, the 88 overall. We got a solid 81 plus O-line, really fast wide receivers, and defensively, we were able to spend big on safeties, corners, and an edge rusher, relatively big. And we went with the cheapest kicker available, Kaimi Fairbairn. Overall, I actually really like the 250K lineup. With 500,000 coins, I'm hoping to push this to an 86 overall. This team got to an 83. 500,000 coins and a completely reset lineup. Let's get to work. Now, if I wanted a really good 90 overall quarterback, Lamar is available for 100,000 coins. He's genuinely really good, but I just don't think I need to spend this much. 89 overall Caleb Williams is a steal for 43,000 coins. He's not as fast as Lamar, but 60,000 coins less. Really good, pretty much everything. Best quarterback we've had for sure. Should get some nice abilities too. I think dashing Deadeye will be fun on him. Pocket Deadeye is 6 AP. Damn. Super important though, especially with a low overall quarterback. It's actually a really good ability. It's not so great on a 95 that doesn't really miss throws, but you know, I'm also a certified Caleb Williams glazer, so. At left tackle, I'm going to take Chris Hinton, who has 90 strength. I'm going base Quentin Nelson at left guard. Going 84 Kevin Mulway at center. Core Quinn Miners at right guard. And most feared Caleb McGarry at right tackle. No big strategy here. It's just 5,000 coins or less, 84 base O-line. It's pretty much going to be budget-friendly offensive lines until we get 2 million plus coins. The value per coin ratio is very low. Basically, spending a lot of money on a quarterback or wide receiver, tight end really adds value. But if I balled out and made my offensive line really good, it'd pretty much be for nothing. That's 25,000 coins for that entire O-line. That's pretty damn good. Now, the reason we do that is so we can spend big on a spot like tight end. Jake Ferguson's All Madden card, or Autumn Classic card, so good. Not only is he like a really good run blocker, but he's super fast, 6'5", 48,347. That's an interesting price. LaDainian Tomlinson, I gotta buy this quick because he's at a really good price. Yeah, that was like a pseudo snipe. He usually goes for about 45,000 coins. We got him right there for 33,000. 88 overall, LaDainian Tomlinson. He's honestly going to be awesome. Here's him compared against Budget Beast Jaden Blue. Jaden Blue's way cheaper, but this LaDainian Tomlinson, agility, carrying, juke move, change direction, a little less trucking, but way more break tackle. I'm really excited to use this LT. I haven't got to use this much yet. An absolutely nasty Budget Beast. And one of my favorite players, Keon Coleman, 88 overall wide receiver. He's not that fast, but his stats are so good, and he's 6'3". 37,000 coins, though. Honestly, I kind of just want Tio on my team. Terrell Owens, 86 overall. He's just big. Nowhere near as good as that Keon Coleman, but he's also a lot cheaper, 14,000 coins. I'm just gonna be totally honest with you guys. Like, the best available wide receiver in the price range is Romo Dunze. The stocking stuffer Odunze has 90 speed. Such a good wide receiver. However, there is a wide receiver, Jameis Winston. He's kind of ass. He's 6'4", but he's kind of ass. I don't see any other universe where I ever use this card. I'm not going to give him his own video, although that would have been kind of sick. I'm taking Jameis Winston as my final wide receiver. We're going to try and get him a touchdown today. But if you really wanted to know the best budget wide receiver there, it was Odunze. I'm going to take a solid fullback here, and this will get two birds stoned, because it'll be my backup running back along with an actual fullback. So if I want to run I formation, I actually can today. Always going to go with the Nigerian Nightmare, one of my favorite Madden players of all time, Christian Okoye. So just a great true fullback. He's a true fullback. So with your 500,000 offense complete, here's what we're looking at. 261,000 coins still in the budget, so we've got more than half to spend on defense and special teams. That's perfect. I love our backfield, honestly. Caleb Williams, LaDainian Thomas, and Christian Okoye. I will need to pick up a backup tight end, potentially a backup wide receiver. But I love this lineup. I think Coleman's going to be our true wide receiver one. T.O.'s a big physical threat. Jameis Winston's for the memes, but maybe he will separate. A solid offensive line. I think if we get in trouble, though, LaDainian Tomlinson and Jake Ferguson are really, really good. I think Jameis and T.O. is where I might get in trouble. If I face a really high overall team that plays man coverage, those guys are fucked. Straight up. Middle linebacker, I want a really good player, and this breakout's Edgerrin Cooper is disgusting for the price. 88 speed, 90 excel, 6'2". So good. It's still pretty expensive, 37,000 coins on this budget, but we can absolutely afford it. And I made this mistake last episode, but user middle linebackers are only good if they get Lurk Artist. The ability is literally essential. And for 2 AP, he does get Lurk Artist. So this is an excellent middle linebacker. Although, admittedly, kind of a massive bummer. He comes with Secure Tackler, which is kind of a shit ability. It's 2 AP, but it can't be removed. Press an A on this thing, and it just, no input output. So I think I'm forced to run secure tackler. I'm gonna go with New York Jets, Quincy Williams at weak side linebacker. I really like this card. We just need pass coverage, guys. My pressure is coming from the D-line. I'm not gonna lie. Some of these out of position players are shockingly good. I don't know if he's gonna play super weird, but this is an out of position Kyle Pitts strong side linebacker. Sometimes these cards play really jank, but the way his stats look, this card's super good. Derek Johnson's gonna become a nice player on a lot of lineups. He's a dirt cheap, really solid backup middle linebacker. Got some absolutely beautiful linebackers with 180K left. I probably overspent on linebacker. Take an 87 Ed Reed at free safety. I mean, good enough speed. At the end of the day, if I want to get 92 plus speed on a safety, I have to spend over 100,000 coins. It's just not realistic with our budget. So I think we're going with the right strategy, which is just round out this team as best we can. And if we run into a 98 speed theme team, then we're playing over the top. A true budget GOAT, bro. We're getting some Jets players today. Ashton Davis. He's just so good. 88 speed and excel, 6'1" for 12,000 points. Zion McCullum will be returning at corner because he is a budget monster, and he's 6'2", 11,500 coins. It's also funny as this series progresses, the auction house changes too. As new players drop, as the economy shifts, like, our budget is getting bigger and players are getting cheaper. Makes every episode even cooler, I think. Next corner we're getting is actually a Wheel of Mutt player from season 2, if you remember. Tyreek Stevenson. Budget monster. 88 speed, 92 excel. About the same price as Zion McCullum. Our final pickup is a Madden budget classic. Tariq Woolen. He's always so good because he's so fast. And he's so tall. 88 speed, 90 excel, 6'4". Love this Tariq Woolen. That's CB1 right there. God bless the Breakouts promo, dude. Breakouts promo was built for double or nothing. We're gonna get a monster, James Pierce Jr., 88 overall right edge rusher, and college football 25 prestige player, might I add. 87 speed, 90 excel. He's faster than like my wide receivers as a right edge rusher. Now, he's expensive though, and that leaves us with 70,000 coins in the budget. We need 2D tackles, a left edge rusher, and a kicker. We're going to be able to do it. It's going to get a little tight, but we can definitely do it. Leroy Glover is him, bro. All of Leroy Glover's cards are so good. 18,400 coins. Backup D tackle matters less. I'm going to go 84 Vita Vea, though, because Vita Vea is a GOAT, and he's got good stats. 47,000 coins left. I do kind of like that Brandon Graham, and for that price, I like him, too. Oh, I like Reggie White better. Wow, we're cutting it damn close. We're going to get an 88 Reggie White. That is such a good card. Holy shit. Yeah, this is such a good buy. 34,502. We're cutting it close. 12,000 coins left in the budget, and I need a kicker. I think the best we can get is an 83 at that price. Yeah, 88s, 89s are still in the 40K range. What about 86, 87? Not gonna happen. There's an Ocho Cinco kicker. Pretty damn cool card. Let's take Chris Boswell. 84, Chris Boswell is gonna be our kicker. With this final 6,000 coins, really just need like a mediocre backup tight end. It's kind of a sick backup tight end, bro. 84 core elite Brock Bowers for 4,000 coins. Very nice. I'll take that. Well, with Brock Bowers now slotted in, here's your final look at our offense. I think it looks beautiful. And here's a final look at your defense. I actually like the defense a lot better than the offense. We've got like legitimate budget pass rush. James Pierce Jr., Reggie White's crazy combo. Leroy Glover's nice. I love my linebacker, especially with Edgerrin Cooper and Lurk Artist. Davis and Ed Reed are great budget safeties, and Tariq, Zion McCullum. I love this defense. This is a beautiful team. For abilities on defense, I'm going to go with double or nothing and the forced secure tackler on James Pierce Jr. It's actually kind of a bummer. Kyle Pitts gets Crusher, which is genuinely hilarious. He gets Lurk Artist only as an X factor, so if I can get an interception, he'll then have it. So I think it's actually worth it. I'm going to go Ed Reed with Pick Artist and Tackle Supreme. And Pick Artist on Ashton Davis. Our defensive abilities are set. LaDainian Tomlinson with Freight Train X Factor, by far the best running back X Factor. Not even close. Human Joystick, duh. And I'm gonna go with Spin Cycle. And finally, I'm going Short Out Elite. That is some MM check down ass abilities. I'm not even gonna lie. It is. And I'm going to embrace it. That's actually all of our ability points between those two players, Caleb Williams, LaDainian Tomlinson, and I really wouldn't have it any other way right now. And we've got 2,500 coins left over, so I'll donate it to charity. Give it to like a Make-A-Wish kid or something. If your Make-A-Wish is 2,500 coins, you're a bum. There's your top 5, gentlemen. We are an 86 overall on the nose, 500,000 coins. And we've got to win to advance to next episode, which is the 1,000,000 coin lineup. I'm still in head-to-head seasons playoffs. One more win, I make the head-to-head seasons Super Bowl. Super bold to walk this team into this, but I think it'll be fun. Black Ram. Malik Neighbors, Herb Adderley, Xavier Worthy. There's the Super Gooners Browns offense. Rod Woodson's at my gadget, and they put him in my top 3. That's so annoying. I literally just randomly filled a player into my gadget because I don't use gadget, not in Browns playbook. Listen, MM cheater's not MM cheating. I promise you, you will never see Rod Woodson on the field. Jerome Bettis kick returner. Jameis Winston on the return team. This is Madden Ultimate Team. I promise you guys, Rod Woodson is not... I hate that he's in that top 3. There's nothing I hate more than getting cooked in a comment section, bro. Look, I'll show you every player. There is no Rod Woodson. Dude, this defense is kind of sick. 1st and 10. Let's see what the Rams go with. A quick throw. Tariq Woolen all over it. This is a legitimate team. I'm not kidding. This Kyle Pitts looks really good. I think I'm going to use her Kyle Pitts right here. Because if I can get that interception and activate Lurk Artist, he's got Joe Burrow. Uh-oh. Switch stick. Shit. Edger and Cooper. There's a non-zero chance I call you Amari Cooper today. Goes for the short route, Irving Fryer. Just gonna get you some. 2nd and 8. Ooh, he misses the corner route. Okay. All right, 3rd and 8. You think he goes with another corner route? I'm gonna go try and lurk the corner route with Tariq Woolen. I just feel like he's gonna throw it again. That is exactly what he did. Takes that underneath throw again. Oh my God, we got to get a fumble on that. Might be the first time they would consider running the football. He hasn't ran it at all quite yet. Ooh, now that's some good defense. Got home a little bit. It's still 3rd inches though. It's not going to be hard for him to pick this up if he wants to run it. I think I kind of have to man blitz here. I think we got to go. We got to shoot this like it's going to be a run. And if he gets me over the top, that's okay. I'm over it. Let's see it, Edger and Coop. 3rd and inches. I think this is a pass. Let me get on Bettis. Hey, good defense. 4th and inches? Is this going to be possible? He's in gun cluster. Dude, I've actually never heard of that formation before. It still can run. It's still very viable. I'm going to go on Reek. I'm going to go on Tariq Woolen as my user here. 4th and inches. He's got the deep one. What a shot, bro. On 4th and inches to throw that, respect. Straight up. That's a great throw. Now I think he'll actually run it. And if he doesn't, I just got to peel out to Bettis. I'm in mid-blitz, which is not good at stopping the run. This is a bad play call here. That's a pass. Oh, he did hand it off. Couldn't have played that worse. 1st and 10, baby girl. Let's go with a handoff. Let's go LT. It's honestly very impressive how well this offense is already rolling against a significantly higher overall team. That O-line's looking good. I'm going to go 4 verticals. I think classic play calls are kind of going to be our bread and butter here. That's to Jameis. Oh my God, he caught it. Yo, that's a tight enough window already. No gunslinger, no catching abilities. Hey, still, wow. That's honestly really impressive. I don't know if my opponent's doing it on purpose, but he's taken a year and a half to call these plays. I'm going to go for the quick little verticals to the tight end, Jake Fergie. 7-0, but our offense looks good right now. Okay. I don't know what this coverage is. Let's go find out. 2nd and 2. Probably a zone, but LT, Yak Merchant, is going to give me a nice zone. I think he's going to still be in zone. Definitely is. Risky. Oh my God, Jameis. What the fuck? Jameis is on roids. That was a risky throw. I put that in front of his user. He lit... This Jameis is way too good, which I find very hilarious, all things considered. Okay, I'll send Fergie up. I think T.O. might just be wide open out the gates. Let's find out. Yeah, he is. Beautiful. Pocket Deadeye's doing numbers, too. It's so helpful for us right now. Just can't go flat here. Got to continue to have a good offense here. 2 minutes, 24 seconds. Kind of looking for the end zone right here. Ooh, we got kind of a nano blitz there. I would have got some yards. John Randall flies up through the middle. Okay, 2nd and 16. I think Winston might be open. Nice catch out there. We're making some really tough catches right now to get this done. I think Winston's a good option. I think T.O. underneath might end up being a good option. Just take a look. I'm going for it. Ooh, my God, that was nasty. Keon Coleman. Caleb to Keon, if he switches on and holds wide, he might get that interception. But that was a disgusting touchdown. Okay, defense. How do we defend against this? Nice tackle. He's actually ran this mesh post play pretty much the entire game. I think he will presumably continue to. I don't know how to stop it. I mean, I can guess pass here since he's really running the same thing over and over, but I don't have the speed. If he keeps playing it really smart and slow like this, he's just going to win. He's going to win off of this one play. Wow. That's nasty. Gotta convince him to make a mistake somehow. How do we convince this guy to make a mistake? That's the question. I'm gonna go on Tariq Woolen. I'm gonna play risky here. I think he's gonna go Xavier Worthy corner route. There's a corner route, Xavier Worthy. This is where we get the ball back. Oh, you fucking like that! What a call out! It wasn't a corner route, it was an out route. But we were all over it. Holy shit. Gotta love that. Look at this. He's on tilt. He's in mid-blitz instantly. That's the telltale sign of I'm on tilt. I'm going LaDainian Tomlinson underneath. I've got spin cycle. And it pays off as I break the tackle. First and 10, it's 7-7. Would love to get the touchdown here. Not mandatory. I'm getting ball at half. That is so funny. The second he turns the ball over, he goes instantly to mid-blitz. You can't write a better script. And he's not going to guard this, so you know my game plan. I'm going to send Winston to the end zone and T.O. underneath. How does this look? T.O. just absolutely fried this man. 86 overall T.O. just did that shit to him. I'm going to block Fergie. Tomlinson underneath. He's going mid-blitz. This is just an all-out blitz. We already know what this play call is. Okay, he didn't. He didn't. Tomlinson, spin cycle. The record repeats. That's why I put the check down merchant abilities on LaDainian Tomlinson. I'm gonna look at Keon Coleman. Look at the Texas. I really don't know what I want here though. Thought I could get T.O. there. 3rd and 3. I think we widen out entirely and get a little aggressive here. The touchdown would be very nice. Playing this smart. 4th and 3, couldn't get it in there. Hey, we got ourselves Chris Boswell, and he's going to be absolutely automatic from this distance. Make this 10-7, get the ball at half, and we got to score a touchdown after half. Yeah, I think one of the things that sucks here is I don't trust my offensive line or my running back down here in the red zone, and that takes away. Red zone's already pretty hard offense. We're pretty limited. All right, it's a big moment right here. It's a big return. This is a big drive. The touchdown here would change everything about this game, so let's see what we can do here. Offense has been kind of difficult, though. We're picking up small yardage, but once we get in the red zone, the only thing I'll say about this is he actually has not ran mid-blitz that. It looks like it's mid-blitz every time, but it really hasn't been. That's actually mid-blitz. And I just missed a deadeye. Same shit, different day. Here comes big fucking blitz. You kids are legitimately clones of each other. It's crazy that I can play game after game with the exact same setup every single time. 2nd and 10. Tomlinson, if he'd run his fucking route, is wide open. He got stuck, I guess, and didn't run his route. This has been an incredibly unfortunate. Missed a dead-eye throw into that. Now we got to pick up some big boy yards. Uh-oh. It's almost guaranteed intercepted with that kind of fucking dribble. And he just... Jesus, this is bad beat central. You couldn't get handed 7 points much better than that. No choice but to score on this drive. Dude, LaDainian Tomlinson can't run his route. Users on Tomlinson. Nice work. Okay, 1st and 10. Right over the middle. Jesus. Get the ball into Fergie. I'm going to try a handoff here. I don't actually know that I can hand the ball off against this, but I want to try it. Jesus. If I cut that up, I could have, but look at that play. Caleb gets out of the pocket. He's going to step up and get a lot of yards on the ground. 3rd and 3. It's a big pickup, Caleb. I'm going to go T.O. on the out route here. Let's see how he defends this. 3rd and 3. Which clock we can use here, too. T.O., maybe. It's going to be contested. He didn't get his fucking foot in. Are you kidding me? Dude, this has been the unluckiest game. That was dead-eye throw, so he doesn't get that. Nothing for Caleb. I might be able to throw that T.O. pass again, though, to be honest. I think it's going to be open again. 4th and 3. It doesn't need to be if I can make that throw. Holy shit, Caleb Williams. 1st and 10. That'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter. I'm honestly trying to use clock here. I'm gonna send Fergie over. I'm gonna block Bowers. Caleb with the scramble. I'm just gonna take what I can get. The other thing I can do against this is I can just send someone underneath to the right. I'm gonna send Brock Bowers out of there. I'm gonna send Terrell Owens underneath. Out to the right should be some easy yards. Yep. Let's cover 3 Sky. 3rd and 2. Let's take a peek. I might have had a touchdown. 4th and 2. We've done nothing but convert big plays all game long. I think we're just going to do it again. You think this is man? You trust Jameis if it's man? It's not man, Mitch. There's no way I can't even throw an out route. That's how fast they just got to me. I can't even throw an out route. I'm going to have to see that one again on highlights because that's insane. Jameis was completely wide open. I don't even have the time to throw that. That's incredible. I really feel like I severely outplayed a much higher overall team, and I think I'm still going to lose. It's almost inevitable that I lose here. 1st and 10, let's see what he's got. I mean, I basically have to call out his play again. I didn't expect that. 2nd and 2, he stays in bounds. This will be a 2-minute warning. I think he wants something underneath. I'm gonna have to make an insane switch sticks play here, I think. So you go with a whip route again. Oh my God. Stevenson didn't jump. Oh my God, I was right there. I was right there holding wide. He didn't animate. I want to be mad about it, but honestly, if I just had a mediocre team, this is such an easy win. It's almost over. It ain't over, but it's almost over. There's our first time out. He'll like the pass again here. I didn't. Goes another handoff, Bettis. Still isn't over. I mean, it's 3rd and 8 here, but he gets the first down. It's over. Let's see if we can clamp this up and keep this game alive. Okay. Wait a minute. That's 4th and 3. And I don't think he's in field goal range. Actually, he is. It's a 57-yard field goal, and he's got a really good team. So he is in field goal range. Gun cluster. He's risking it right now. He's legitimately risking this game right now. I'm guessing pass. I'm going on Tyreek Stevenson. 4th and 3. If we're going to get some pressure, it's got to be right now. If James Pierce or Reggie White want to get home, it's got to be right now. Oh, my God. I have no idea what happened, but it's 1st and 10. And a touchdown wins this game. Holy shit. I genuinely don't know what just occurred. I got to be ready for the pressure to come in obscenely hot, though. It came in so hot last time. There's Tomlinson. His user's on Tomlinson. That's great news. His user's fucking ass. If the safety is still manned up on Tomlinson, Tomlinson's open again. If that left side safety, let's take a look. Okay. Honestly fine with that. I'm going to block Tomlinson. I'm going to put Fergie underneath. Terrell Owens over the top. I'm going to block Brock Bowers. If anything, I think Fergie's probably open. Look at that. It's a money ball. And he gets a knockout. Fuck me. Oh, that was such... It's like one of my most expensive players, too, is that Ferguson. I need him to make that catch. Okay, 3rd and 6. Got the running back. Oh my God, and the pressure got home. What the fuck is this? Oh my God, he's wide open. I'm blocking 6 against 4. This is brutal. The players are in the right positions. I mean, they're there. 4th and 6, huge play. Sit down, T. It's another drop. Oh my God. Wow. This is such an undeserved win for my opponent. This is so undeserved. Fuck, man. I got mommy's credit carded big time. This never, if we have equal teams, it's not even close. I'm definitely in like the 8-year-old's ELO though, because if I play someone good with a team like that, I probably get absolutely floored. I think that was a really good opportunity for us to win a game though, especially when you get a not good opponent. So to not come away with that win is so bad for this lineup. Okay, so we have a decision to make here, double or nothing. This episode's not over. I haven't earned the 1,000,000 coin team. I could stick with this team, or I could reset the team and rebuild from scratch with 500,000. I'll be honest, I don't think it was the team's problem. I think the team played really, really well. I'm really happy with everything we did. The game was super fucking whack and unlucky. I really just think that's all there is to it. And that happens sometimes. If you've ever played Madden, you know that happens sometimes. I trust this team. Let's go earn a win and move up to 1,000,000 coins. Caleb, Edrin, Cooper, LT, what's your top 3? Please, please no. Please no, please no, please no. That's 98 overall. Dude, touch fucking grass. I'm not playing this game. No. 98 overall. You're genuinely hilarious. Enjoy your win, brother man. Not happening. Okay, Titans, what do you got? Tim Tebow? That's kind of cool. Okay, Tim Tebow, Jerome Bettis. Little play action to kick this game off. 83 is super open. That's not. Interesting decision on the throw there. I think he had a heater there. He's going to switch to gun trips, tight end offset. I think I want to be on Cooper here. Just so many things that this play can do. 83? Throw 83. Ooh, shut up. That's a fucking fullback, bro. That's a fullback. I think we just got to get one lucky breaks to run. Play action. Got my ass. You got my ass. Holy shit. How did I not jump for that? I thought I just lurked him. There is absolutely an interception inbound in this game if he keeps throwing like that. I just need to match his scoring. Okie dokie. 1st and 10. What shall we do? We'll throw to Jake Fergie. I'm just getting fucked on today, bro. I'm actually just getting shit on today. That's 2 games in a row. That's a great pitch by him. Respect. Okay. We're 0 for 3. Yes, technically I could play that game out and see if I could claw it back, but sometimes when EA shows you their hand, like when you can already see what the game is gonna look like, bro, you gotta look it in the face and say, I see you. I see you. I acknowledge. Have a nice day. Caleb Cooper LT. Caleb Cooper LT. What do you got? Sure, dude. At this point, I mean, what am I even gonna do about it? Jalen Hurts, Christian McCaffrey. So far, he's pretty much ran the ball. Now he'll go to a pass. And my DPI, totally DPI on McCaffrey right there. 3rd and 8. Let's switch my defense up here. I guess pass. He's going to bring the clock all the way down. Oh, my God. I can't jump for an interception today. I'm holding Y on that, too. I think I was a little out of position. 1st and 10. I think he might go back to the run. If I had to guess, I'd say he's going back to the run here. So he ran the ball really well today. No. Another pass. Goes short to Ayuk. This goes bunch right here, 2nd and 3. I don't know if he's doing it on purpose. He's chewing the clock all the way down to 3 every time. 1st quarter clock cheese. It's a new one. Oh my God, I was so close to it. I can't believe I didn't pick that. 3rd and 2. I don't even know how he got that snap off. Truly. Oh, good defense. 4th and 2. I dropped everybody right there. Okay, I think a good. Just a strong Tampa 2, play underneath. Just got to get in the way. If he runs it with McCaffrey, I think he might be able to get it. I just don't know if he's got the balls to do that. It'd be a hell of a play call. He doesn't. He's passing. It's so bad. And Kyle Pitts somehow actually intercepted that, which is going to activate lurk artists for Kyle Pitts. No way you're quitting, bro. Are you dead serious? You threw on it. Oh, my God. We got our win. Actually, this kind of works out well for the video because this was going to get scary, dude. If I played multiple long games that I lost, it was going to get really shitty out here. But that's kind of clutch, actually. It's a very clutch stop. Great work, Kyle Pitts. Finally got my hands on a football. Finally got myself a win. All right, gentlemen, that puts a bow on Double or Nothing, episode number 3. 500,000 coins proved to be our biggest challenge yet. I think that's because I got matched up with a really solid player in that first game, or better than what we've seen. It only gets better for us, though. Next episode, 1,000,000 coins to spend on one team. I'm hoping we can get to about an 88 overall, maybe an 89 if we get really lucky. Double or Nothing! In our very first episode, we started with a budget of 125,000 coins. And for every win, we get to double that to 50, 500, and today, 1,000,000 coins to build our team. Welcome back to Double or Nothing, gentlemen. We officially hit the 1,000,000 coin mark, so it's only going to get crazier from here on out. What you're looking at here is the 500,000 coin team. This was our team from last episode. And since last episode, the auction house has gotten a lot cheaper as well. So not only did we double our coin count, but we can get better players for cheaper. This is going to be a really fun episode. We're setting on an 86 overall team here. I'm hoping we could even get a 91 today. Maybe a little ambitious, but let's find out. We've got 13 million coins in the bank, so this episode will end when I'm at 12 million. Looks like 90 overalls are going for about 75,000 coins. So we can't go that crazy yet. This Geno is at a really good price. So is this Jaden Daniels, but honestly, I really want to try this card out. For 75,000 coins, our first player of the episode is a Derrick Henry Titans quarterback. Let's talk about this card. So this Derrick Henry has 93 speed and 95 throw power and 96 short accuracy. So he's actually like an insanely good quarterback. It's just his deep accuracy is 72, which is really bad. Now, there's good news. They don't call me MM Checkdown for no reason. I actually think this fits my playstyle really well. It's also like, it's a hilariously good quarterback card outside of deep accuracy. So we'll see how the game goes, but I'm excited to build with all the amazing out of position players we have at our arsenal too. And I really wanted to use this Derrick Henry. Not to mention, he's a Christmas player, which means he gets tons of guaranteed free abilities. For example, this Derrick Henry has pocket Deadeye, which is perfect pass accuracy while throwing from the pocket. So if I put pocket Deadeye on him, wouldn't he throw a perfect pass down the field, even if it's deep, even if his deep accuracy sucks? Regardless, we can get Gunslinger for free, which is crazy. Gunslinger's an awesome ability. It makes the velocity of your throw faster. It speeds up your animation. Think of it like speeding up your jump shot animation in 2K. And then Dashing Deadeye, perfect pass accuracy on the run up to 40 yards. Should be nice with a Derrick Henry. And then I'm going to give him Escape Artist. Rush for 10 plus yards twice. Should not be that hard. He also benefits from the strategy item, so that is +1 in every single stat, just because he's a zero chill player. I'm going to go 86 to 87s for my O-line, starting with 86 Jason Peters at left tackle. Almost all these cards are going to have the same stats. The main point is they're about 8,000 coins, and 88 overalls are still 25,000. With our budget, we can spend literally 40K on the whole O-line and save our money for our important positions. I should say our more important positions. It sounds bad when I say that. In real life, I think the offensive line might be one of the most important position groups in all of football. In Madden, not so much. If the difference between an 86 and an 87 is 5,000 coins or less, I'm going to take the 87. And right here, Ryan Newsill. I don't know who this dude is, but he's got really good stats for an 87 overall. Damn, that's a nice pickup for 17,000 coins. Gotta take Quinn Miners. For the name alone, we have to take Quinn Miners at right guard. And lastly, I'll pick up Trent Brown, 87 at my right tackle. Okay, we're about 130,000 coins in the hole. We've got a quarterback and a full offensive line. Jason Peters, Quentin Nelson, Ryan Newsill, Quinn Miners, Trent Brown, and of course, quarterback Derrick Henry. There's two really good options at halfback, either Zero Chill DeAndre Swift or Ghosts of Mutt Future RJ Harvey. Both of these guys are going to benefit from the incredible strategy items since they're both Christmas cards. I think RJ Harvey is a little bit better. The reason I say this is because the Ghosts of Mutt players get 2 free abilities as opposed to 1, and I'm actually full of shit. It's the present players. The players that came in presents get 2 free abilities. Either way, they're about the same price. RJ Harvey has 96 acceleration. This is a crazy good 90 overall halfback. 92 speed, 96 acceleration, 92 break tackle, 92 juke move. We're starting to get into some big boy players here. I'm going to go Freight Train, my favorite ability, as the X Factor. Okay, this is going to look insane, but for my free ability, I'm going with Leapfrog. And then I'm also going to run Human Joystick. Human Joystick's an awesome ability. We'll talk about it more later, but head-to-head Madden is messed up right now. Now, the reason Madden head-to-head is horrible right now is because of this. Iced out Avalanche. Avalanche is supposed to be an X Factor that guarantees fumbles when you get hit sticks. But in most gameplay, Avalanche is incredibly, almost impossible to activate. However, as a Christmas special, there are like 8 defensive players who automatically get Avalanche and have it for the entire game. Ryan Shazier being one of them. Obviously, we cannot afford Ryan Shazier, but all of my opponents will. So while we do have 1 million coins and our team's going to be getting better, the head-to-head streets are diabolical right now. And this is how we counter it. That's why we're running Leapfrog on RJ Harvey. Leapfrog is a weird ability. It prevents fumbles while hurdling. So it doesn't make you a better hurdler. You just can't fumble. So ironically, if we want to not fumble with RJ Harvey, I have to hurdle my balls right into Ryan Shazier's helmet. RJ Harvey, wear your cup today, buddy. For wide receiver, I'm starting with breakouts Torrey Horton. Unbelievable budget beast. 89 speed, and he's 6'3". Next up, I'm taking Joe Flacco, wide receiver. He's zero chill, but he's also like hilariously good. He has a 91 speed, 94 jump, and he's 6'6". It's actually such a stupid card. But, you know, when else are we going to use these? You know? And Sticky Ricky Pearsall. I got to buy this quick because that's a really good price. Team of the week, Ricky Pearsall. Ricky, I got shot Pearsall. There's two really good options at tight end. Both are zero chill. Either Hunter Henry or out of position J.J. Watt. I kind of like the J.J. Watt, but he is hilariously a bad blocking tight end. I think they did it on purpose to like be funny, but I do kind of need my tight end to block. So this J.J. Watt's like faster and a better catcher than Hunter Henry, but Hunter Henry is a better all-around tight end. I also do want to use this Hunter Henry, so I'm going with the 6'5", 250 Hunter Henry. He'll get a great discounted ability. He's 70,000 coins. And you're kind of seeing why we went super budget on the O-line. I spent about 40,000, maybe 50,000 coins on that entire O-line. This is letting us spend 70, 80,000 coins a pop on quarterback, halfback, tight end, our best wide receiver. And last, we can still pick up a fullback. As much as I would love fullback Quentin Nelson, this is a bit of an overpay with a lot of positions left. I might be able to do that next episode. In fact, I definitely will be able to do that next episode. But for now, I can pick up the full legend Christian Okoye. 88 overall, the Nigerian Nightmare. He's not the Quentin Nelson. The Quentin Nelson is hilarious, but he is pretty solid. And +1 to every stat on all these guys. If it's zero chill, if it's Christmas related, +1 to everything. I think I'll go my third and final X Factor on Hunter Henry. I'm going to give him double me. There's a chance that Hunter Henry gets a lot of targets. So the cool thing is between Joe Flacco, RJ Harvey, Derrick Henry, and Hunter Henry, we've hardly used any ability points because all their abilities are free. So now we can really start to load these guys up. I think pocket Deadeye Derrick Henry is essential. I'm going to give him Leapfrog because I'm going to scramble so much with this Derrick Henry. He's going to be so fumble prone. I'm giving him Leapfrog too. I'm actually selling out for that strategy. And then I'm actually going to add Tank to RJ Harvey just to protect him even more from hit sticks. All right, gentlemen, that is 425,000 coins spent and the offense is complete and 88 overall. Joe Flacco, RJ Harvey, Derrick Henry, Hunter Henry. It's the Henrys are certainly the highlights of this offense. Let's get working on defense. Our user linebacker is an incredibly easy decision. This is a good price too, so let me buy him first and then we'll look at stats. Ed Too Tall Jones, 90 overall middle linebacker. If you haven't seen this card yet, you're in for a treat. So he's a user that's 6'9", 270, which is as stupid as it sounds. He's absurdly fast with 92 speed, 96 excel, which is exactly as fast as RJ Harvey, except instead of 5'8", he's 6'9". His change of direction's not great, so he doesn't move laterally as fast as you want your user to, but it really doesn't matter when he's this big, and we'll talk about abilities later, but yes, he gets Avalanche. That card is actually really stupid how good it is. I'm gonna pick up Bills legend Cornelius Bennett as strong side linebacker. It's just a solid overall card. He's nothing super impressive, but he's a good price, and frankly, I don't think linebackers are that important. I run a lot more nickel and dime than I run standard 4-3 sets or anything like that, or 3-4 sets. A lot of the times I've got safeties out where linebackers should be, so I don't like to spend heavy at this position. We still want to pick up the best player like available for the price. Jahad Campbell, 87 speed, 89 excel, 90 zone coverage. It's a really good pass coverage linebacker for 25K. Edgerrin Cooper is a monster for a backup middle linebacker. Every Edgerrin Cooper card is so good. I'm taking Harold Landry as my left edge rusher. He's honestly just dirt cheap. He's not that good. We're going to spend a lot bigger at right edge rusher. The reason we're spending more here, see, sometimes I get to talking about a player and they get bought. The reason we're spending more here is because Leitu is available, and not only is this card also kind of insane for a speed rusher, he's so fast for a 90 overall. 92 finesse moves, 87 power, 88 block shed. But you guessed it, he's going to get the boost from the strategy item. He's going to get a free ability. It's a weird time right now. It makes Double or Nothing like really cool though. These next 2-3 episodes are going to be really unique. We can do the same thing at D-Tackle. I'm going to pick up Zero Chill Grover Stewart, who, to be honest, would not be my favorite D-Tackle. I don't like the D-Tackles that are this slow usually, but the free abilities are certainly enough to make this card worth it. You got to remember about Madden Ultimate Team is that abilities run this whole fucking game. Like, your players overall and their stats are so much less important than their abilities. I'm actually going to double spend at D-Tackle. I just realized how good this Zach Seiler is. This Zach Seiler is so much better than that Grover Stewart, and it's not even close. Normally, I never would have spent this much between two D-Tackles, but look at my money. 252K. I can't. I got to stick to Grover Stewart. That was a bad buy. Grover Stewart's still going to be really good, but Seiler's a lot better. I'm going ultra budget at my backup D-Tackle, going 82 Leroy Glover because I was burning cash right there. Wow, I didn't realize how much I just spent on linebackers. That was a mistake. I should have started with corners and safeties. We want at least one 90 overall corner. We want at least one 0 chill corner. You know what? I've always wanted to use this card. I really wanted to use this Cordero Patterson. I haven't got to use him yet. So for the Christmas promo, they dropped a Cordero Patterson corner. This was the Flash, is what the present was called. 93 speed, good size, and 2 free abilities because he's a present player. That's a non-negotiable. Even if we're running out of coins, that's a non-negotiable buy right there. I'd love to get Jamar Chase. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's get Jamar Chase corner because I want to use... Oh my God, this card's so good. I can put him at gadget too. Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah. We pick up this Jamar Chase, put him at gadget, and then we have a 94 speed, 98 Excel wide receiver. Okay, now we have to go real budget though. We've got 98,000 coins left and a lot of positions to cover. So let's get smart here. Let's get methodical here. Starting out with an 88 overall corner for 22,000 coins. Deontay Banks, who just returned a kick in real life. Against the Raiders, though. Does anything count if it's against the Raiders or the Jets? Are we really counting those? Deontay Banks will be nice, though. It's a really good card. 6'2", 89 speed. Okay, the reason I messed this up is I never should have spent that much on linebackers. I should have gone safeties first because safeties are crazy important. Now I'm not getting the safeties that I would normally prefer, but 88 overall Nick Cross, crazy budget beast. 90 speed, 92 Excel. Nick Cross and Edgerrin Cooper and Trenton Simpson. Those are the first 3 guys that come to mind when I think of like budget beasts. They're so good in Ultimate Team. They're so good in franchise. Now let's move to strong safety. I've got 48,000 coins. This will complete the defense. Definitely wanted 0 chill safeties. I messed this up. We're going to go JT Woods for my strong safety. He's 6'2". Great zone coverage. He doesn't hit very hard, but he's 25,000 coins. And I spent all my bread. Because I'm a dummy. I have 23,000 coins left, and there's a Tyler Bass for 22. I got to buy this right now. Wow. Wow. With 1,000 coins to spare, we get our best kicker yet, Tyler Bass. Wow. And this is your 1,000,000 coin defense. As I look at this defense, I know where I made a mistake. I spent about 25K on each of these linebackers, other than Ed Too-Tall Jones. I should have spent 2,000 coins. And then I could have saved it for my safety position because there are some crazy out-of-position safeties that I would have loved to have the bread for. There is an Elodie Nada strong safety, 6'4", 340. There's a Brock Bowers free safety. So I think that was a big miscalc, but it does save some awesome players for next episode too, where we should have 2,000,000 coins. But before I can do that, I got to win with this team. Every episode of Double or Nothing takes about 3 hours to record. And I'm convinced that about an hour of that is sitting on a loading screen because this game's user interface is 3 monkeys jerking each other off. That's how they power the server. It's the kinetic energy of a monkey circle jerk. I'm not fucking kidding. Look how long I've been on this. I've been on this for unironically 28 seconds, 29, 30. The fuck is this? All right, gentlemen, the 1,000,000 coin lineup is complete. We have a loaded out Derrick Henry quarterback who's going to hopefully lead us to a win here. RJ Harvey, Joe Flacco wide receiver, Hunter Henry tight end, and then defensively, Ed Too-Tall Jones, the 6'9" middle linebacker, Latu Grover Stewart on the D-line. We got Cordero Patterson and this is actually such a funny team. Jamar Chase corner, who is also subbed in at our gadget. He's also our slot corner. He's going to be running all over the field. He's got his work cut out for him. And of course, we've got a skit. Yeah, I knew this was going to happen. Okay, so his top 3 is obviously insane. The scariest part is that he's going to have Avalanche. I'm serious. Like, yes, everyone's got a God Squad. Everyone's got a Mommy's credit card team, whatever. That's just how it is. What I most worry about is losing the game off of Avalanche hit sticks. Losing the game off of fumbles. Now, after January 8th, the game goes back to being like semi-balanced, you know, as balanced as Madden can be. But so long as Avalanche is in the game, we have to worry about this. We got a little Broncos-Texans matchup here. I love these Broncos jerseys. I had to put these on. He's got Harold Carmichael, wide receiver. He's got Michael Vick, quarterback. I fear we might be in trouble, except maybe not, because Latu just came in hot. Kind of came in crazy hot. Uh-oh, that's so bad. Nice. Nice. Wow, Leroy Glover made that play. He was my 2,000 coin D tackle. That's what Double or Nothing's all about. He's got his wide receiver, but he doesn't. Look at the defense. Cordero Patterson corner. We're looking at a 4th and 6, ladies and gentlemen. Gun bunch nasty is no bueno. Okay, I gotta guess pass. Ooh, 4th and 6 here. Big play, big play. He's looking at Carmichael. Ed Too-Tall Jones is the only person who can guard Carmichael, other than Carmichael himself. Oh, yeah! He's too damn tall. Look at my big ass middle linebacker. Oh, and he quit. Shut the fuck up. You and your legitimate actual God Squad just quit against my $1 million coin budget. Oh my God. On the first drive? That dude had a Christmas present player at every position, and he hard quit that. It's a beautiful lurk, though. It's kind of scary when you got that Ed Too Tall Jones in the middle. This guy's team is even better. Get on my level. Dude, you have a 99 overall Ronnie Lott. I don't want to be on your level. I want to be touching grass in real life. No, I don't. I want to be sitting my dumbass in my chair, gooning, playing video games, ordering Uber Eats, DoorDash. All right, well, this guy's team's even better. Listen, we technically already have our win. You know, the whole point of Double or Nothing is you got to win with the team to double it, but there's no way we're not getting more gameplay with this team. I actually think it's even better showcasing this team against God Squads is even cooler because it's like, what can be done when you're up against mommy's credit card? All right, that's RPO peak zone bubble. Just kidding. It just looks like it. Look at Derrick Henry. This is a very scary team we're going up against. He's in mid blitz. Going to shoot. 3rd and 7. Can't even get it off. It literally was mid-blitz. This is also going to literally be mid-blitz. This is kind of our worst nightmare. It's pretty tough for me to find something that's going to get open. Other than Joe Flacco, of course. Imagine buying the best team in the game, running the best chemistries and all the best items, and wide receiver Joe Flacco cooks you. Can you imagine? I can't. All right, 1st and 10. What do we got here? Ooh. You better step up and guard Joe Flacco, son. You better guard Joe Flacco before he takes it to your whole squad. Also, Derrick Henry has thrown nothing but perfect footballs so far. Would like to mention that. Okay, RJ Harvey. One of the probably the best abilities in this game is human joystick. You'll notice that when RJ Harvey catches the ball or changes direction, he literally doesn't lose any momentum at all, which completely defies physics. Also, nice downfield fucking block. Ricky Pearsall, you're our white wide receiver. You're only really supposed to downfield block. The black guys catch the ball. What are you doing? Ooh. I might have been able to hit Flacco there. 2nd and goal. His user is on it. But Harvey Dent's going to pick us up back to the 2-yard line. Let's get Joe Flacco. I'm going to block Henry. Let's get Joe Flacco here. Oh, I really could summon my gadget, too. Oh, it's not man coverage. Harvey. Damn. 4th and goal from the 2. The thing is I probably won't be able to stop him. I do think we need to go for this. Speed option? What do you guys think about speed option here? Is this an insane play call or what? 4th and goal from the 2. Speed option to the left. I think it's a really bad play call is what it is. 4th and goal. Big play. And it just tipped off of a D-line. Wow. I don't know if that would have gone in, though. That was such a bummer. 1st and 10. We're in a spooky, scary spot. Let's see if he does actually go to Bettis here. Wow. He goes to Bettis and loses 2. 2nd and 12. He's kind of got to pass this now. Gun bunch wide nasty. I don't know what he would go with here. A decent play, but it gets broken up by guess who? Cornerback Cordero Patterson again. Patterson's kind of having a day. No, I'm not going to blitz. 3rd and 12, McCaffrey, Purdy, Juwan Jennings. Oh, might this be a Niners theme team? At least in some capacity. He checks it low. That's another pass breakup. That is 4th and 12 from the 1. And I still don't expect a punt. His team is so much better than mine. If I'm him, I go for this. Yeah. 4th and 12 from the 1. This is some Madden shit, ladies and gentlemen. This is some Madden shit. Got to get some pressure, though. Got to get some pressure. Oh, yeah. No, you did. Jerome fucking Bettis just caught a contest. Yeah, okay, sure. Why not, dude? On 4th and 12, Jerome Bettis, the bus, is going to catch a contested. And that's a handoff for sure. That is so unlucky. Might be another handoff. I mean, every handoff is a good opportunity for an avalanche hit stick. Nothing going. Jerome Bettis is really good, by the way. That Jerome Bettis is nasty. I played some games against him where I just couldn't stop him. Yeah, he has tanks, so it's kind of hard to get avalanche on him. Pass. Quick Out route, good play. It's going to be hard to force a turnover. Not scoring there was a big bummer. Nice play. Ooh, my God, Nick Cross? Jeez. Gonna have to score when I get the ball back just to tie this thing up. He's not having a lot of issues right now. I was about to say, he might just hand this off. Ooh. Avalanche hit stick is our best chance. I almost need him to score right now. I can't let him chew the clock on me here. Ooh, laid out McCaffrey, but it's not enough. How do we bait him? How do we bait him into making a bad throw? That's the question. Does he go for another corner route to Ocho Cinco? Ooh. Gotta be ready for the run. I don't expect the run here, but I gotta be ready for it. He's got the out routes again. Great defense. That's going nowhere. I'll call timeout here. I'm gonna need some clock. What did he run out of this last time? I don't remember. Oh, down center lane. I couldn't get there with too tall. Nice play. And he'll go for 2. Maybe an RPO. I'm gonna go on Edger and Cooper. Big Coop! Hey! Kind of thought I should have picked that, but we stopped the 2-point conversion, which is really nice. Minute 20, 2 timeouts. Got to get in the end zone. Let's go to the classic. Let's see if he's still in cover 3 sky here. Hunter Henry should be open, and I haven't gotten Hunter Henry involved yet. No, this is man. Ooh, look who's gonna get some reps. Henry! And he can't fumble because he has leapfrog. It's actually in my favor to hurdle there, which I find so funny. I'm going inside zone. I'm hoping he'll guess pass. Okay, not great. Clock management wise, I don't think that was smart what I just did, but let's just go make a play. Harvey over the middle, not a good catch. Yo, what the fuck? This is not good. Okay, 3rd and 6. Fuck it, throw it right at the user. Hunter Henry, get behind him. Oh my God, what a play. We're gonna take the lead with that. That's disgusting. That was actually disgusting. What the fuck was that? Did you see that kick and hold animation? I almost missed that. Did you see that? That was so weird. I don't know what just happened. That was so weird. Okay, he does have 12 seconds. I'm not even gonna lie. I could get housed on right now just because his team is so high overall, so fast. It's Randy Moss corner. Gotta be really smart about this. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, 9 seconds. He has 2 timeouts. Just play cover 4. We play this deep, and I'll probably back up with too tall. If he wants to throw a corner out, try and get... I'm really shocked by that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Maybe I'm not shocked by that. Jesus. I wasn't even in guess pass. That's just how much better his team is than mine. That's a bummer. All right, 1st and 10. He's going to do the exact same thing. I almost got an avalanche hit right there. I mean, I prefer he passed. If he passes, at least I have a chance. Okay, like that. That's great. 3rd and 7. Nick Cross has played out of his mind. I'm really bummed out about that run, dude. He knows when I'm blitzing, so I really can't blitz. Okay, we're going to guess pass here because he's passing. They're so much faster. So much faster. Ooh, good defense. Get a 3rd and 4 on this one. I think I'm going to make it look like a blitz. So he thinks this is mid... Well, he knows it's not, actually. Come on. You don't deserve this win. I do. Too Tall Jones is fucking nuts, dude. He's honestly kind of single-handedly holding this game together. Without Too Tall Jones, I don't know how possible all of this is. Derrick Henry's playing really well, too. 2nd and 7, I've thrown so many passes that I think he might be guessing pass at this point. I'm going to hand this off to RJ Harvey. Oh, Jesus. It's funny, too, is I think he actually did guess pass, but we got mommied. Okay, 3rd and 6 is a really big play now. I'm going to block Henry. I like Ricky Pearsall underneath. I like Flacco down because this is absolutely zone. His user's behind it. Get gooder. Get gooder. Ow. I got fucking laid out for it, but how do I play this? Here's the problem. Even if I score and get the PAT, I'm risking losing the entire game because he just has to get in field goal range. I got to use the clock, which sounds horrible in this scenario. I don't know that I can. Let's peel 30 seconds here and just see how this run play goes. horribly. We got to use this clock, and we got to use it smarter than we've ever used it. I'm going to block Ricky. Sorry, I'm going to block RJ. 2nd and 10. Huge play right here, bringing us under 230. It's a all-out blitz. And Henry's going to get outside of it, throw, and it's caught by Horton. But we only get 2. Okay, I hope he does that again. We need a better route out there to beat it if he does that again. This is how we have to win the game right here, right now. Okay, 3rd and 8. Do we think he's back in that man coverage? If he's back in that man coverage, I kind of think that Joe Flacco gets open here. I'm going to block Hunter Henry because I'm nervous. Big play. That's the blitz. Joe Flacco's wide open. And he's got it. Bang! Okay, 1:50, 23 seconds. He's running it again. I just can't believe he's running this. I'm going to look for RJ Harvey now. 1st and 10. Got to peel the clock a little bit. I'm supposed to be in shoot clock right now. Let's just take a look. Yep, it's the exact same play. RJ on the dashing Deadeye. And we play it smart. Oh. Sticky Ricky. Give me 5. 2nd and 5. 2 seconds to go. He does stay in the zone. Derrick Henry. Oh, Derrick Henry turns it upfield just a little bit to make it 3rd and 1. And I'm going to call a timeout because I actually don't know what the clock's going to want to do. Madden's clock is weird. Sometimes it chews like crazy. Sometimes it doesn't. There's no point in risking it. 3rd and 1. I think he's going to stay in the zone. I think what would beat this is like some hitches. Honestly, I think we go for the end zone right now off of like a spacing. I think Torrey Horton might be open on this, which would be kind of hilarious. 3rd and 1. Got him. Torrey fucking Horton. Oh my God, what a play call, what a drive. It was genius. And that was cover 3 sky. It was 100% cover 3 sky. I'm still slated to lose. I'm not kidding. That's how easy it is for him to get yards here. And I'm kind of mad at myself that I didn't use a little more clock. 12 seconds. I don't think he'll do the Jerome Bettis thing again. Here's the thing. He's got 3 timeouts. If he gets 15 yards of plays in field goal range, because he's going to have the best kicker in the game. And the best kicker in the game can hit from 66, I think. Best case scenario is he returns this kick. Best case scenario, he returns this kick and he uses 4 seconds. Or maybe a little bit more.
I'll put the injury.
Sits there for a second. That was silly. He's got 82 yards to go. I don't think we can even run. I mean, we can literally run prevent. Doesn't really need that much. You think he tries that again? What do you think he goes for here? Let's see how quickly he throws it. Hold him up. Hold him up. Hold him up. Oh my God, what are you doing?
GG, man.
He had the yardage. He had the yardage. He needed to get down. Yeah. Nice showboat, Chase Claypool. It's over, buddy. That was just a severe outplay, straight up. That was one of our best games ever. I'm not even kidding. We just took an $1 million coin, 89 overall team, head-to-head against a 99 and got the win. And it was off of the gorgeous play at the end of the quarter to Hunter Henry and the lurk from Ed Tutel Jones and the cover 3 sky call. In fact, it never really should have been a game. The fact that, like, Jerome Bettis, bro, like, come on. That's a well-earned W, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at the stats. Derrick Henry. Look at this fucking quarterback, Derrick Henry. I should use him next episode, too. 18 for 22, 2 touchdowns, and he's so fast. 5.6 yards carries, Jerome Bettis at 104. There's a crazy play call he did there at the end of that half. I got to show respect to that. It just doesn't work unless my team is utter dog water ass, so. The Million Coin episode. Welcome back to Double or Nothing, where my mom's credit card is your entertainment. For every game that we win, we get to double our budget. And last episode was 1 million coins, which means today's episode is 2 million coins. From here on out, gentlemen, the numbers get crazy and the teams are all insanely good. So let's have some fun. 2 million coins gives us a little bit less than 100K to spend on every single position. But if you've been watching this series, that's not really the strategy we take. We want our most important and best players to be our highest paid, and we'll try to go cheap everywhere else. Kind of like a true NFL GM. You're looking at a catalog of every single player in this entire game, and last episode was really interesting because I filmed last episode before the Christmas players got got nerfed. Basically, prior to January 8th, every single Christmas or holiday-related card had ridiculous discounted abilities that made them out of this world good and drastically impacted their price. In fact, if you look at the prices of all these cards, this is perfect examples. These cards were not less than 400,000 coins ever. And now you can pick up most of them for half of that. So not only did our coin budget get doubled, but the price of all the best players halved. Today should be a really fun episode. We're kicking this episode off with 93 overall Caleb Williams for 210,000 coins. One of my favorite quarterback cards in the game. He also just mounted an insane comeback against the Packers in the playoffs. That is my painted nails goat. Come here, Caleb. You get your ass on my team. At halfback, I'm going to pick up the 90 overall Eric Dickerson. Dickerson just plays out of his mind in every Madden. I think it's because his size as a running back is just not fair. It's kind of like Derrick Henry. On paper, he's not that good compared to other running backs, but 90 speed, 95 excel for 80,000 coins is actually kind of insane, especially when he's 6'3", 220. I'm really excited to use this card. I wanted to use it when it came out, but I'll get to use it right now. I'm also going to spend 9,000 coins on Robbie Oust, little Seahawks fullback. They're really not that important. If you played Ultimate Team and never bought a fullback, you'd be just fine, but I want a complete roster, you know? Whenever I'm looking to buy wide receivers, the only thing I'm thinking is, can I beat man coverage? Shamari DK is actually a really good option. Ghost of Madden Future, 92 speed. I'll never forget him because he was my GOAT in my Titans rebuild. And I had to Google how you pronounce his name too. So you don't, it's not Shamari Dyke. I said that for a long time in that video. We're also going to pick up Zero Chill Quentin Johnston, who is like a shockingly insane card because he's 6'4", and then they give him 92 speed and 94 jump, and he's a 90 overall. This is like one of the best budget wide receivers in the whole game. I don't know why they did that for Quentin Johnston, but we ball. I do want to pick up one absolute monster wide receiver just in case we do get in a pickle, and you guys know Harold Carmichael. If you've ever played Madden, you know Harold Carmichael. 6'8" with 95 spectacular catch, 95 medium route run, 92 speed, 94 jump. He's so good. It's expensive, but we'll be able to save a lot of coins as we build this offensive line, so this is not going to be an issue for us. The only starter on offense we don't have outside of the O-line is a tight end, and you're going to see just how easy it is to build a really good O-line for cheap right now, and that's why I'm going to make my tight end an old Mutt legend. If you watched Wheel of Mutt 5 years ago, you'll remember Todd Heap like saved my season multiple games in a row. In reality, he's really not the best tight end. He's got average stats and an average height, but this is like my GOAT, and I just want to bring him back. An example of a better option, though, is Colby Parkinson because he's 6'7". With 90 speed and 95 catch, 92 catch in traffic. This card is crazy. So we just spent about 800,000. We haven't even touched the O-line, but the thing is with O-line is these 88, 89s are just so cheap. We're going to start with 89 Jonathan Ogden at left tackle. 88 Larry Allen at left guard is only 28,000 coins. This is a super good card. Jaguars Robert Hainsey for 22,000 coins on the dot. Another really solid card. I do talk about this a lot too, but all of my years of Wheel of Mutt have showed me that yes, you do want a good offensive line, and if you have the worst of the worst guys in there, you might get bulldozed, but it's very difficult to tell the difference between an 88 right guard and a 91 right guard. It just is so negligible that it's really not worth the coins unless you're truly, your mommy's credit card is just flowing through your veins. Like, that's the only reason I could justify it. But honestly, these 88s and 89s are going to get the job done just fine. We're going to pick up 89 Willie Anderson for right tackle. He's about 50,000 coins. We didn't even spend a million coins on an offense. We've got multiple really good cards. All right, gentlemen, this is your 2 million coin offense. We've still got 1,050,000 to spend on defense and special teams, and I love this lineup. Caleb Williams is truly a very good quarterback. You can use him competitively at a highest level. Same with Carmichael, wide receiver, obviously. Quentin Johnston and DK are very good budget beasts. I'm really excited to see how this Dickerson plays because I just don't know. And we've got an 88, 89, and 90 overall offensive line. On defense, I'm starting with my absolute favorite user linebacker in the entire game, You just looked at your screen. You said MMG, he's a safety. Just shut up. Just shut the fuck up for a second, okay? This is Ghost of Mutt, Ted Hendricks, free safety. If you've watched any of my videos, you know just how ridiculous this card is. Now, yes, his player card says free safety, but if you scroll over to specialists, you can place in a sub linebacker. Your sub linebacker is any linebacker or safety that will automatically be subbed in any formation where both can be used. For example, if you're in a nickel or a dime or a dollar, it's just going to put Ted Hendricks at your middle linebacker. Those are virtually the only defenses I run. So we did just buy Ted Hendricks, but what I actually have to go do now is buy a real free safety. Since he's not going to play free safety the whole game. This card is disgusting because he is 6'7", he has 92 speed, he has 95 acceleration, he has 90 change of direction, and he gets lurk artist. It's like the most imposing threat in the middle of the field. You can't throw over him. You can't throw around him. It's like Dora. Who's that Mexican chick? And she's trying to get over the fucking wall. And then there's a fox. That's Dora, right? Big shocker. The Mexican's trying to get over the wall. Big shocker. They gotta take the microphone away from me, bro. Yo, guys, my dad's 100% Irish. Can I get deported? I'm pretty sure that this card is going to suck. Oh my God, no he's not. Holy shit, he has 94 hit power and 94 zone. I've never used his Brock Bowers at free safety. I've always wanted to. I thought the card was trash. It's insane. No, we're using this. So this is going to be our actual free safety. Is Brock Bowers. Oh my God, that card's insane. I mean, while we're on the topic, Elodie Nada, 6'4", 340, 91 speed. If you're catching the drift that the Christmas promo like completely changed this game entirely, you're correct. Like I'm literally putting a 340-pound strong safety out there unironically. Like that has 98 acceleration. He's faster than any other strong safety in the game. Also, you might have noticed that my voice is a little bit shot. I'd like to formally apologize. I was in Vegas and I did some naughty things. Matthew, you dirty dog. I'm on a generational run right now. I did just pick up Dayon Henley at weak side linebacker, and now I'm picking up Ed Too Tall Jones at Mike linebacker. The thing about the Zero Chill promo and the Ghost of Mutt promo is they made the card so good that anything that came out before it is almost obsolete. So you're seeing me pick up a lot of Christmas players right now. Actually, this is the return of a dog. The breakout Shahad Campbell is so good. Such a good budget beast. 23,000 coins. A lot of speed, great pass coverage. That's an easy decision. Best case scenario for our corners is going to be a lot of auto position or just Zero Chill. I hate how good this Jamar Chase is. Actually, it's so stupid that this is one of the best corners in the game. His coverage stats aren't the best, and he can't press. I don't press cover anyway, and those coverage stats are a fucking myth when you have 94 speed and 98 acceleration. I have to have this card on my team. The Cordero Patterson is equally way too good. 6'2", except he actually has really good coverage stats. Less so in zone coverage. And after spending pretty low there, I could probably pick up one really good corner, like an unironically really good corner. This is a little bit of an overspend, but I'm not going to be able to get the pass rush I want anyway, so I'm going to go for this. Terrell Owens corner. You might have seen him on Wheel of Mutt. Same way with Ted Hendricks. This card's ridiculous. He's 6'3", and he has better coverage stats than like anybody. Every Reggie White card is so good. I'm absolutely going Reggie White here. 90 power moves, 88 finesse, 86 block shed, 84 speed is really fast for this budget of a left edge rusher. And that's only 55,000 coins. I love that purchase. D tackles are very important this year. There have been years where D tackles are just completely pointless. Like they just don't get home at all. And then there are years where they completely dominate and change the course of every single game. And I kind of want to try a new guy. I don't know anything about this dude. Jamari Caldwell with 91 block shed and power moves and solid speed. I think in reality, Mean Joe Green is better. Mean Joe Green is usually just the best D tackle that is available if prices are similar. And that spans across like every Madden. I'm telling you, Mean Joe Green's always the guy. But it's going to be fun to try somebody new. I don't think actually I will. I'm going to have 4 down linemen out there very often. So we're going to need 2 so we can get Mean Joe Green. I did all that talking and I'm getting Mean Joe Green anyway. But you can kind of see why he's so good because they make him so fast. That's why these cards are always ridiculously good. Because he does everything at a high level, and then he's also like 10 speed faster than your other D tackle. James Pierce Jr. was a prestige player last year in college football, drafted by the Atlanta Falcons, and he ended the season with the Falcons super well. He looked really, really good. The Falcons got a really good player in James Pierce Jr. And naturally, he gets a breakouts card for that, and the breakouts cards are so good for the value. Look how fast this card is. 87 speed, 90 excel with block shed and finesse moves for 20,000 coins. Beautiful. So with 50,000 coins left over, dude, I think we did such an incredible job with this team. I'm so excited to use this. Now, football can kind of be a confusing sport because not all these players are really ever even be on the field. But you got to think about it like this. Brock Bowers will always be in at free safety, and Elodie Nada will always be in at strong safety. Ted Hendricks will be in the middle with either Deion Henley and Jahad Campbell or Deion Henley and Ed Tutel Jones. These 4 defensive linemen will pretty much be on the field the entire time. Same for these 3 corners, Terrell Owens, Cordero Patterson, and Jamar Chase. So 50,000 coins left. I still got to get myself a kicker, a punter, and maybe we grab a little depth. I think a backup tight end is not a bad idea. Maybe a backup wide receiver, just in case they get tired. At my backup tight end, I'm picking up Theo Johnson. Now, we can't get the best of the best kickers, which is kind of unfortunate because kickers are actually really important, especially when you can get good abilities on them. It changes kicking entirely. Kicking, it's actually a really good option. Jason Sanders for 25K. That's about exactly how much I have. I'll take it. Kicking in Madden is really funny because before you get abilities on your kickers, it's kind of like a real skill gap. Like a deep field goal is pretty hard. You got to time that thing right. But after you get abilities, it's trivial nonsense, dude. That meter starts to go so slow. It's like a cheat code, literally. And I'll be honest with you, I've never used this Jason Sanders. I have no idea if he gets an ability. Jason Sanders, Barry Sanders' brother, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew that. He does. He gets Zen Kicker, slower kicking meter for all kicks over 40. That's super good. Yeah, that's an amazing buy for 25K. Huge. All right, gentlemen, I'm going to deck this lineup out with abilities, and we're ready to kick off the 2 million coin team. I am so excited about this squad. We're officially in the territory of actual competitive teams that could seriously, like, win games. Not just like gimmick win games against toddlers, but actually win games. I had a lot of fun with my offensive abilities. Starting with Caleb Williams, we've got run and gun, dashing deadeye, gift wrapped, and protected. I think my favorite thing here is protected. Stronger pass blocking from all offensive linemen. That's kind of the funny thing about O-line in Madden. I went cheapest on my O-line. I spent less than 150K on that whole O-line, and then I can just put an ability on Caleb Williams that makes all of them way better. Eric Dickerson, Freight Train, Bruiser, and Human Joystick. Human Joystick is mandatory. Bruiser is just for fun, and then Freight Train is my favorite X Factor, and I love my running backs. Harold Carmichael. I've got Double Me and Deep Elite. Now, as for the defensive abilities, Ted Hendricks was the most important by far. Lurk Artist, Pick Artist. I just have to have Lurk Artist on him. Whoever you user as your linebacker or safety needs the ability Lurk Artist. Terrell Owens, Deep Zone KO and Universal Coverage. The Zone KOs are crazy, bro. If they just like kind of tap your player on the back with a deep zone KO, your player will drop the ball. So you got to have deep zone KOs. I gave Deion Henley Lurk Artist because the more Lurk Artists, the better. That's the general rule of thumb. And Elodie Nada, it was just too funny not to do. I gave him my third X Factor, Universal Coverage, and Deep Out Zone KO because I just want to activate his X Factor really badly. I can't lie to you, gentlemen. That's a pretty top 5. Caleb Williams, Harold Carmichael, Terrell Owens, Ted Hendricks, and Eric Dickerson. Our lineup is a 90 overall offense and 90 overall defense. We've got 3,000 coins to spare. And if we can get a win with this lineup, we will double that budget to 4 million coins. You can see where this is going. 4 then 8, 8 then 16. I don't know if it's possible for me to put together 32 million coins, but I might just have to do it. That shit would be awesome. I am also in the playoffs. Shit, I'm in the playoffs with a bye. Let's get after it, boys. Super Gooner. Super Gooner. Sometimes I zoom out and just think how fucking stupid I am. Your Doo-Doo. His name is Your Doo-Doo, and he's got a nasty team. Dude, if Your Doo-Doo claps me in my divisional, I'm gonna be so sad. All right, Mr. Bo Nix, I see a Mr. Bijan Robinson, and he's going to get the first handoff of the day, and he's going to get clobbered. That was Jamari Caldwell. All right, this is exactly why we're running Ted Hendricks as sub linebacker. If I come out in a nickel set, we've got Deion Henley, Ted Hendricks. For some reason, Deion Henley's Lurk Artist isn't up, but hopefully he'll throw something stupid. Uh-oh. Angles, angles, angles. I think he's going to go back to running the football. I think he made it clear that he does want to run the football. I'm going to get on Elodie Nada and get ready for this Nada run. but a pass. And he's going to throw low, contested, and a loading nada. That's a 340-pound strong safety. He's going to light you up every time. No abilities. This is a pass. I'm on Deion Henley. I'm going to step back to the dig. Ted Hendricks is going to go get him. And he's going to throw to... Oh, my God. Are we serious? I just got mossed by Bijan. I don't know what my boy was doing there. He was not in the right position. You think he actually runs it now? I feel like he actually runs it now. Fakes the snap. Oh, play at... No. Actually hands it off. Deion Henley is in there to stuff him instantly. That's a good stop. Now he definitely passes. There's no way you just get stuff like that and then you run the football again, right? Yeah. So we got another pass here. I'm just behind this. Will he throw it? No. Dude, I think he lagged right then and there. That's the worst time to lag. But he gets a 3rd and 18. There was nothing open anyway, though, which is good news for us. 3rd and 18, I'm guessing pass. I'm on Teddy Boy Hendricks, who I can't move for some reason. Now I can. Oh, hang on, Henley. Lurk guard is not needed. We've got the ball back. He got all the way into the red zone and throws an interception. I love that, dude. I put Lurk Artist on Deion Henley. I guess it deactivated, or I never... I don't know. Well, why don't we take a look at this offense? Chamari DK, we got Todd Heap, we got Quentin Johnston, got Carmichael and Dickerson, and we're in the all whites. Doesn't that look clean? It looks a little cursed on Caleb Williams. I can certainly agree with that. And there's DK. I couldn't get it off, but he was so open. Hey, remember when we picked up all these players? We said the one thing we got to be able to beat is man coverage. Well, look what my opponent comes out in instantly. This is absolutely man coverage. I'm going to Johnston, and that is a horrible football. Let's see what we got here on 3rd and 10. And there he is. That's my ticket out. Ooh, Carmichael? Harold Carmichael, you shouldn't be moving like that at 6'8". Oh my God. That's an 84-yard touchdown to the house. Dude, what even, I mean, he burned him on the route. He burned him on the route. But then I think he thought I was going to go out of bounds. He just wasn't ready for me to dust him up like that. Let's get on Teddy Boy. No run. It is a pass. Nice route. Holy shit. And he dives himself out of bounds. Really did not want to get hit there. I don't know what he wants here. I'm going on a loading nada. Ooh, good play. He will stay in bounds. He's going down. His offense is looking good right now. I'm not going to lie. I kind of want to take away the underneath routes. I feel like where he keeps trying to go is these little underneaths. Oh, I'm on this. Oh, I dare you. All right, Bo Nix, Bijan in the backfield. Triple B. A little BBC action. Wait a minute. Oh, wow. Parker Washington just made a huge play. 1st and 10, top of the 2nd quarter. What did he throw last time out of this? Not the dig. Get his ass. I think I'm going to blitz. I don't blitz very often with this team, but I'm going to blitz Jamar Chase off this right side. This might just be a touchdown. Actually, it would be if I didn't audible it. Brock Bowers. What you know about Brock Bowers' safety? Not shit, apparently. We kind of want to use the whole clock and then get the ball at half, because then I'd have a possession lead and the ball. Let's see how slowly we can manage this drive. I also realize the irony. It's just one of those things, you guys. When I do it, it's chill. It's so cool and chill when I do it. When others do it, they're just so bitch made. You know what I mean? Dickerson. I'm gonna go inside zone to Eric Dickerson. Can we pick up 2? Can we pick up 2? Absolutely bottled up. I don't know what I was thinking. You know what? Honestly, I'm like not actually ready to give up. I think I'm gonna run the football again. Is that insane? Like, am I selling the game by trying to run this football? Fuck it, I'm doing it. Dude, I am selling the game by trying to run this football. I feel like there were some holes there too, and I just didn't get them. It's okay. We're gonna win this game. I'm gonna lock back in. Told you. Told you I was going to lock back in. That was the most insane throw you could have thrown. I don't know how you have the football right now. We got a little Jamar Chase blitz. Ted Hendricks blitz. Somebody get him. James Pierce Jr. with the sack. It's 3rd and 23. So Hendricks is deep now, but I don't actually hate that. That's probably a good thing, actually. Hendricks is not my linebacker, but on 3rd and 23, him being up high is actually probably a good thing. I wonder if he wants to run those deep comebacks again. Oh, he's got the left side, I think. Elodie What? Oh my God. Elodie didn't jump or animate or nothing. He just, dude, maybe my 340-pound safety, maybe he's not the GOAT after all. It's okay. With a minute left, I can go score a touchdown, get the ball at half, do it again. That's the hope. I have no idea how he got that, though. That didn't make any sense. You know, I said all that stuff about my O-line this, my O-line that, and then when it came down to it on those run plays, I couldn't get anything. I'm just going to go Dickerson low, keep it simple. I'll pick up 5 yards on the play. And they're going to leave my goat, Toddy. Make it 1st and 10. Dickerson is getting crazy releases out there. I couldn't run the ball very well with him, but we're passing the ball pretty well. Honestly, verticals is just playing so well right now. I don't think there's any reason to switch this up. There's Dickerson in the middle. What a catch. Juke out to the right. Super awkward animation. Super awkward animation. I don't know what that was. I'm going to motion Quentin Johnston over and put Carmichael in the middle. Damn. How do we get this in the end zone? That's the question. 2nd and goal. Let's find out. Dickerson underneath. Those are some good yards. That's a timeout. It's 3rd and goal, and we're on the 3. I can't run the football. I have to pass this. And I do need the touchdown. I don't think we can settle. I think he just runs cover 2 again, don't you think? 3rd and goal. Caleb, what do you got? Oh my God, Caleb Williams. Oh my God, that's a laser beam. That was disgusting. That was disgusting. Okay, it's very clear what the game plan is. If I try to run the football, I'm an idiot. It's got to really be there. The run game's got to really be there. I tell you what, getting in that end zone was not easy. That's what he was trying to do the whole time. It was like a little glitch kick, but he was messing it up. That's ironic, actually. It's ironic that he got scored on because he's trying to do a glitch kick, but he couldn't get it to work. I kind of love that. I kind of love everything about that. 1st and 10, you're gonna let big boy Carmichael? Dude, Caleb Williams is cooking. 170 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Let's just get right back in the end zone. Put the pressure on him, you know? He's gonna zone drop stupid deep. Dickerson. Ugh. Dude, that's a 90 overall card. This card came out like 2-3 months ago. He's doing that shit to all these big boys. I love this. This is man. I might be able to hit Todd Heat. Tuddy. It's gotta be. Tell him. Damn. All right, we locked in. After that really horrible turnover, trying to force the run, we locked the fuck in. That's 14 unanswered points. And the scriptwriters have a good one in store for the divisional playoff and the 2 million coin team. I'm going to go to coach's suggested defenses. I'm going to keep giving him different looks here. I mean, it could be play action. It could be play action. Oh, wow, it is play action. Ooh, no way. What did I say about Mean Joe Green? He just held that football way too long, though. That wasn't Mean Joe Green so much as he really hung on to that thing. Wow, that's huge, though. Hey, I've got Lurk Artist on Dayon Henley now since I made that halftime adjustment, and that makes him a significantly better user as he go corner route over there. No, he's got nothing. Jamari Caldwell. He's looking at a 3rd and 29. Oh, my goodness. And he quit. Dude, that could have been I can't believe he quit. That had a chance. Like, he could have won that game. I liked where we were. I like being up by 7, 3rd and 29. I just can't believe he quit. All right, gentlemen, next episode, 4 million coins to spend on a team. And I'm going to be honest, I feel like this 2 million coin team could compete with really good teams already. So it's only going to get a lot better from here. Welcome back, handsome gentlemen, to another episode of Double or Nothing. Today's budget is 4 million coins to build a team. And if we can win, we will double our budget for next episode up to 8 million coins. Let's get to work. 4 million coins is going to get us some insane players. And shockingly, Cam Ward has such a sick and very cheap quarterback card. Relatively cheap for a 94 overall. 89 speed, 97 throw power is the highest in the game. His accuracies are awesome. He can do everything. For 274,000 coins, that is absolutely worth it. And our first purchase of the episode. Next up is running back, and I actually got to buy this really quick because that's a really good price. on Legends Matt Forte, a Bears legend, Matt Forte. But what makes this card so good is the 96 acceleration. So he's 6'2", 218, which is giant for a running back. He has 94 speed, 96 excel, 92 break tackle, and 97 juke. I love Matt Forte. That's a really good price, too. It's actually an insane price because there's not a single other purchasable Matt Forte. So, yeah, I'm really glad we just picked that up. Normally, I don't care that much about a fullback, but I kind of got it like that right now because I got 4 mil coins. We're picking up my favorite fullback in the game. That's fullback Quentin Nelson. 90 speed, 95 strength. I've made like full videos on this guy, so you should know him by now, but it is a hilariously broken fullback at 90 overall. For wide receivers, I'm going to start out with a budget guy. I know we have 4 mil, but it's still smart to go budget. That way we can spend huge on our favorite positions. Chamari DK has a crazy good card for the price. 92 speed is awesome. He'll probably be wide receiver 3, so no reason to spend $250,000 on every wide receiver. I think this is the smart call. That being said, though, I want to make sure that my slot wide receiver is an absolute monster, especially if we run into really tough man coverage. We got to be able to beat it. I think playoffs Gabe Davis is the perfect option. I'm so sad that the Buffalo Bills did not make the AFC Championship because they would have beat the Patriots in the snow and they would be in the Super Bowl, and I'm going to keep complaining about it. My final wide receiver is going to be 93 Harold Carmichael, the dumbest wide receiver they ever put in this game. He's 6'8". This card is hilariously underpriced, dude. This is $150K. And he's 6'8". It's honestly a bummer I can't put him at tight end because that's really where I want to put him. Speaking of tight ends, I'm going to get probably one of my favorite of all time. Definitely my favorite of Madden 26. If you watched Wheel of Mutt, which I assume you do, you saw a lot of this Jimmy Graham. Not only does he have 92 speed, but he is 6'7". Yes, laugh it up, you little fucking idiot. He's 6'7", 260 with 92 speed, 95 cat. I love this Jimmy Graham. Even if there were 94s or 95s that were better, I would probably still take Jimmy Graham. But frankly, there's not. I don't think any of the 94 95 tight ends are better than Jimmy Graham. So now while we're here, I'm going to grab a few depth guys. Keep in mind, a guy like Terrence Ferguson is 6'5", 90 speed. So he's a good tight end, right? But he's a playoffs player. And all playoffs players get a huge boost from the strategy item for playoffs players. It's very similar to what you might have seen us doing with Zero Chill. It was like all the Zero Chill Christmas players were +1 to everything. It's the same thing now, but with playoff players. So I'm also incentivized to pick up playoff players where I can. This is a great example here. This is a 91 left tackle, Ozzy Trapilo. He's a good card, but he's really a 93 overall after all the boosts. So for 60K, getting a 93 overall left tackle is honestly crazy. I'll talk about that more as we build the team, but a lot of these 91 overall guys are actually 93. So where I can save some coins and just go for a guy like Ben Powers at left guard, it's going to pay off big time. Same thing here at center. I'm going to get Coleman Shelton, 91 center. I'll get Jordan Morgan, Green Bay Packer at right guard. And we'll pick up Morgan Moses at right tackle. That is an all playoffs offensive line. So here's our offense right now. It looks pretty solid. I mean, I love Matt Forte, Cam Ward, Carmichael, Gabe Davis. The offensive line looks okay. Now let's go put that strategy item in. So we go over to program, we go playoffs program, and almost everybody on this team just got a massive boost. So Ozzy's a 93, 92, 92, 92, 92. Terrence Ferguson's up to a 92. Gabe Davis up to a 95. We'll be able to do the same thing on defense. And we really didn't spend that many coins on this offense. We only spent 800,000. I actually could go a lot harder if I wanted to. I think I'm going to pick up another playoffs wide receiver. So we'll have 295 wide receivers, and I should be good from there. I take it back. I just equipped all my strategy items, and now they're all 93s. Terrence Ferguson's a 93. You get my point. There's a big incentive right now to grab playoff guys. And as nice as that does sound, I will say the playoff cards are very underwhelming. I think they've been very disappointing. So I want to pick them up where I can, but I'm not going to make the mistake of laser focusing specifically on them. I do think that Cardi B's boyfriend could be a nice pickup as well. This is Cardi B's kid's baby daddy, actually. That's true. That's true what I just said, right? Aren't they having a child? I'm pretty sure. We've got the bread for it, so Diggs is headed to the lineup. Yeah, he gets a huge overall boost. Gabe Davis is actually a 96 right now. And then Chamari DK goes to wide receiver 4, which we needed depth at wide receiver anyway, so we didn't really waste anything here. I'll move Diggs to wide receiver 2, and I'm also going to put Diggs as our slot wide receiver. Matt Forte is going to be our third down running back, as well as our power back. If he really gets winded, I guess Quentin Nelson can run a few routes, but I've never really needed a backup running back. All right, our offense is complete. We're at 93 overall. We've got a ton of coins to spend on defense. 1.9 million. Oh, I did my math so wrong before, didn't I? I spent 1.7 million on this offense, not 700K. Damn, I'm an idiot. Yo, can y'all just let MM Casual be a casual right quick? Is anyone gonna argue if MM Casual does some casual ass shit? Okay, start. Oh no, someone just posted a Gabe Davis for a great price. I'm actually really sad I missed that. I am gonna start though with my strong safety. I'm going Xavier McKinney. Once again, his stats are already crazy good. Now just add like +1 or +2 to all of them. That's what it's actually going to look like. So 94 Xavier McKinney. I'm going to take Omar Spades as my weak side linebacker. Regardless of him being a playoff player, this is an absurdly good outside linebacker. Stops the run and pass covers, and he has 95 acceleration. This card is nasty. It's too bad these Rams defense didn't do anything in real life because you got shut. Sorry, you know what? I'm really talking shit about Sam Darnold when Sam Darnold and that team played so good. So I'm just going to shut up. Ooh, we'll take Jalen Johnson, though. Jalen Johnson always has awesome cards. Tons of speed, great zone coverage. These are my favorite corners. I don't run a lot of man, so I don't care about man coverage so much. It's good to have both, though. You never know when you're going to need man coverage. Am I biased? Absolutely. Am I still going to take Al-Qadim Muhammad as my 94 right edge rusher? Absolutely. Dude, some really random players got playoff cards. Like, why are we rocking? And number one, the Lions didn't even make the playoffs. I'm pretty well aware of that. And an Al-Qadim Muhammad? Just random. At free safety, I'm for sure taking Reggie. Oh, Matthew, you are burning through coins. Holy shit, I'm sitting here thinking I'm made of money. I'm burning through. I'm still taking Reggie Nelson. Wow, I'm actually burning through Schmeckles right now. I like what I'm doing, though. Like, you're not going to convince me to stop.
After all that.
All right, let's pick up a couple of playoffs budget beasts on this defense. And then what I really got to get is a great user linebacker. 91 DJ Jones, perfect option. Dorian Williams at strong side linebacker, low-key a budget monster. His strength is horrible, but this is a pass coverage guy, and I'm not going to be pass rushing with him. I'm going to be pass rushing with Al-Qadim Muhammad and whoever I get at left edge rusher. Not sure about that quite yet. Jarian Jones at corner is hilariously, like, insanely good. Bad zone coverage, I get it, but 94 speed, 94 excel, and he's a playoff player. Like, that is such a good budget card. That is better than a lot of 93 overall corners right now, who you would pay significantly more for. Definitely need a good user middle linebacker. I'm picking up actually another Wheel of Mutt guy, Christian Roseboom. Stupid good card. Gets the playoff boosts, and he's got 94 hit power, 91 speed, 95 acceleration. His change of direction could be a little bit better, but the only other option I really have for Mike linebackers is a big free safety like a Ted Hendricks, and I may actually end up picking up both. That does put me down to 114. Holy shit, I've been so reckless. Dude, when I had 100,000 coin budget, I was like prim and proper. I am actually throwing bread away right now, but we're building an insane team to do it. So let me chill out, look at this lineup, and we'll talk about it. Okay, two things are true. My defense is disgusting. 97, 97, 97, 97. Also true, I now need budget players. I need a budget corner 3, D-tackle 2, left edge 1, Mike, and kicker because I just horribly mismanaged my coins. But guess what? The 114,000 we have is it's almost exactly the budget of episode 1. And I've only got to get like 5 players. So I know that I can do it, but it's also true that I did just make a little oopsies. We can all agree with that. Let's start with an ultra budget left edge rusher, Robert Beal. He's really not going to do that much, but he's 2,517 coins. Next up, I need a D-tackle 2 where we can pick up 86 Derek Harmon, a big boy who's only 6,000 coins. We're on to something here. I also need an MLB 2 who admittedly will probably never touch the field. Despite that, Branson Combs has 82 speed and 92 acceleration. So I don't think he's going to be like a fish out of water, but yeah, I made some mistakes. Playoffs kicker is essential. We're getting the thickest of kickers. 6'2", 240, Harrison Mevis. for 6,000 coins. Now, the reason I went crazy budget there is because corner is not a position you can go crazy budget on. So I needed to save some schmeckles so that I could get a really solid corner. And honestly, the perfect option is 88 overall Mike Jackson, who's already a pretty solid corner. He's going to get all the boosts, and he's 6'1". Also, Mike Jackson, I know I kind of keep glazing this guy, but I think he's like the most slept on DB in the league. He played so well in the playoffs. I want him on this team. That's really all there is to it. So we still have 83,000 coins. I'm going to pick up a free safety that can be backup free safety and also come in at linebacker. Kind of want like a fast safety that can do everything. I'm hoping there's a 91 overall guy that's going to be perfect for it. Might be Reed Blankenship. I actually kind of like Reed Blankenship for this. Get my white boy safety up there. I think Reed Blankenship's an awesome option. Dude, this card's crazy. He's a little slow, but it's a crazy card. I'm going to go Reed Blankenship, taking us down to 8,000 coins, but I've filled every position. Wow, look at that. Dude, Christian Roseboom is a 99 overall at sub linebacker. It doesn't really matter, but it's kind of cool to see that gold 99. Okay, so the lineup is set. I gotta say, we burnt through those coins really quick on defense, but we still built an ungodly team. 93 overall, and if you really think about it, we did fill every very important position with a super good player. Like Branson Combs, yes, he's kind of a low overall, but he's never gonna see the field. We don't use our backup middle linebacker. Reed Blankenship's going to come in on that. He's a 93. The outside linebackers look great. Spates looks insane. My safeties are nuts. Reggie Nelson and Xavier McKinney. We got Jalen Johnson, Mike Jackson, and Jarian Jones at corners. And I think the two positions I really did goof up on are D-tackle 1 and left edge. Those are important positions. Well, DJ Jones really should be D-tackle 1. At least he's a 93. But if I could do it over again and look a little bit more discreetly at my coins, I would have gone with a 94 D-tackle and probably another 93 at least left edge rusher. And I would have saved some coins on these outside linebackers. I probably wouldn't have bought Omar Spates. And then offensively, I don't think I would have done anything differently. I think we absolutely killed it on offense. Trey DK, Gabe Davis, Carmichael Diggs, Matt Forte, Cam Ward. Dude, I love this team. So we're 93 overall. Here's your special teams. We got Mevis, Jack Fox, Josh Harris, and then Diggs is going to return kicks. And at special, it's all the normal stuff. Slot corners, Jalen Johnson. We've got Matt Forte at all our running back positions. If I really wanted to spend this 8K, I think I'm going to pick up a backup running back just in case Matt Forte somehow gets like insanely injured in this game, which isn't really possible. I guess we kind of got to stick to the theme of Legends running backs, huh? This is an old-ass card. Maurice Jones-Drew, but I think it'd be cool to have Mojo Drew and Matt Forte on the same team, so I'm going to do it. All right, gentlemen, your team is set with 2,000 coins to spare. Your 4 million coin lineup is a 93 offense and a 93 defense. There's your top 5 players in Roseboom, Nelson, Muhammad, Cam Ward, and Matt Forte. Reggie Nelson, Christian Roseboom, and Al-Qadim Muhammad. Kayshawn Booty, Jalen Hawkins. This is I would say a Patriots theme team, but I don't think he had Patriots chemistry on that Cam Newton. Michael Vick, quarterback. Who is that running back? It doesn't matter. Shaheed? Is there a Rashid Shaheed running back? Or can you put your... Oh, he's got his wide receiver in the backfield. That is a Rashid Shaheed running back. That's kind of sick. Goes to the RPO because his mother never loved him, and he's going to pick up 11 yards. Here we go, gentlemen. 1st and 10. Dude, Rashid Shaheed in the backfield is throwing me off so bad. Does he have it? Does he have it? Oh my God, Mac Hollins. I can't believe he caught that. If he throws something like that again, dude, I think we're going to get our mitts on it. Look how close Roseboom is. I'm a good 1 step away from that. Let's go with the little blitz here. 1st and 10, maybe another handoff up the middle. No. Couple different routes, and he's going to test Xavier McKinney, who might have a... Oh, okay. Incredibly bizarre tackle by Dontari Poe. But Xavier McKinney, single coverage. That's a touchdown if he doesn't get there. That's such a big play. Now we take over on offense. I'm going to start out play action. And everybody is bagged up bad. Holy shit. All right, let's see if he stays in man coverage. I need a mesh. I need a little mesh concept. Oh, this is mid-blitz. Wow, well, speak of the devil. Jimmy Graham or Diggs, that's the read against this mid-blitz. And there's Jimmy Graham. And he dropped it. Dude, what is with these kids? These I swear, 90% of games that I played are just kids spamming the same fucking thing. Have you no shame? Have you no shame whatsoever? I'm gonna give Jimmy Graham a corner out. I'm gonna give Diggs a post. Let's beat this man coverage. Fuck it. Oh, I can't even get the ball off. Mid blitz, mid blitz, mid blitz, mid fucking blitz. God, you kids suck. Ooh, that's not mid blitz. Why are you not running mid blitz? That was your money play, kid. Ooh, Carmichael. Carmichael, you dirty dog, gets home on the sit down. You should have ran your money defense, buddy. You should have ran the money defense that you had just ran on me. 1st and 10. Oh, Gabe Davis. It's Randy Moss. It's Randy Moss at corner. Wow, that's pick 6. Dude, he had a step on him. He literally had a step on him. It's just Randy Moss at corner. I wish I had scouted. I wish I had looked. That was a stupid throw by me. If there was any other corner over there, that's money. Okay. Revolutionary play call. Got mid-blitz here. Oh, that's actually not mid-blitz, but Jimmy Graham is open. He makes the catch. Nice work. Randy Moss can't believe it. All right, we're going to come back out in this. Let's see if it's Tampa 2 or if it's actually mid-blitz again. They look like the same thing. I will say that. That is a Tampa 2. Oh, Cam Ward, what a throw. Cam Ward did that falling backwards. That was kind of gross. Now, you can run against mid-blitz, but his D-line is really, really good. So I'm going to give it a go, but I don't know how I feel. Ooh, Harold Carmichael on the block. Hey, Forte's in. I made a big mistake. That pick 6 was such a big mistake. But I like how our offense looked there. I don't think this game's over. I think we can win this. 1st and 10. Zeke Elliott, Dontari Poe, Michael Vick, Mac Hollins. Let's see what he's got. 2nd and 10, he's definitely passing. I'm going to guess pass here. Try and get Muhammad on him quick. Gonna motion one over. See what he's got. That's risky. Risky. And Reggie Nelson with the zone KO gets the break up there. He really should have came down with that, though. I may run man coverage here. I'm going to blitz Spates. I hope he doesn't motion again. If he motions again, he'll see this. What do you got, Spates? Let's go. Hey! No, what? 1st and 10, top of the 2nd quarter. Does he? Oh, wow, that's a great play. That's a great play. 1st and 10, 2 minutes, 40 seconds. He's looking for something deep. I don't think he has anything here. He's going to take off with Michael Vick. And I got a huge hit, a fumble. Okay, 1st and 10, 2 minutes, 25 seconds on the clock. Could be a handoff. It is a handoff. Take an angle. Nice. Very smart, gentlemen. I'm going to go on Jalen Johnson here. This is risky, but I'm playing on the corner here. Inside. No, I need a switch stick there. If I switch stick, I can make that play. Otherwise, my CPU is dead in the water. So he is not in mid-blitz. I repeat, he's not in mid-blitz. I actually don't know what this is. But shall we find out? Shall we find out, Mr. Cam Ward? Cam Ward, that's scary business. I'm asking for a fumble there, but we do get 2nd and 2. The clock is moving, and I can go inside zone here to Matt Forte. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. We have the numbers here times 1,000. Matt Forte is so good. Oh my goodness, Matt Forte is so good. 1st and 10, a minute 30 on the clock. Send Graham underneath. I'm gonna get Diggs out of here. Let's see this coverage. So it's just man coverage. He kind of knew where I was going. Jimmy still gets a good 3 yards. So now he's just in cover 2 man. I might just be able to run the ball again, to be honest. I think I just keep going to Forte. He's only got 3 down linemen. So it's really about, can we get that block on Cam? Ooh, Matt Forte. I should have kept that on the left side, though. Fuck it, I'm gonna run it again. Just back this safety up. Oh my God, that Cam Newton just bulldozed my left guard? Fuck it, what if I just did it again? Nah, let's do this right. 4th and 2. Money. Absolute money ball. There's Matt Forte. I almost just got fucking intercepted. I would have peed and pooped in my pants. 2nd and 10. Not giving up on Matt Forte. Damn. I'm just not getting the yards that I want on that. I do gotta give up on that. Thank you, Jimmy Graham. Thank you, Jimmy Graham, for saving me. Thank you, Cam Ward, for the bullet pass. Ooh, hello. That was a tight end wheel route. I have no idea what defense he was in. It's in a Tampa 2. Why was that so open? Where's the safety? Well, I see where his safety is. He's just so out of position. Wow. I don't know that I've ever scored a touchdown with the tight end wheel route on mesh before, but there's a first for everything, gentlemen. He does have 3 timeouts, though. A field goal is completely reasonable. I definitely want him to return this kick. I want him to return this kick with good coverage. That should burn about 4 or 5 seconds. But emphasis on the good coverage. Let's not let him do something crazy on this. Perfect. Starts at the 31 with 14 seconds. Yeah, I'm going to blitz Roseboom here. We get a sack. We're feeling real good. 1st and 10. Michael Vick isn't able to get it up, thank God. Now there's 9 seconds on the clock. We're in a lot better spot now. Gonna guess pass again here. I'm gonna hop on Jalen Johnson for the user. Nope, I am not. I am gonna hop on Al-Qadim Muhammad in pass coverage. This is horrible. Shit. I'll go on Roseboom. None of this is what I want. What a play. Holy shit. That was fucking disgusting. That was some YouTube.com one play touchdown against cover 4. If you go on YouTube Shorts, you type that shit in, you're gonna find what he just did. I can't believe he just scored with 9 seconds left. I was in a cover 4, shaded over the top, guessing pass, and we still got beat over the top. Skill issue. I don't know the YouTube.com meta play, but I do know how to win a ball game. And that's what I plan to do right here. Let's make this 21-21, and then let's play some defense. Yeah, this is, I mean, come on. Mid-blitz, brother. Oh, my God. Jimmy Graham got the craziest release right there. We'll go Terrence on a post. Block our running back. Wow. Why are you so open? Why was Diggs completely uncovered there? Wow, his team is fast. I can't believe they even caught him. But Diggs is going to get a wicked pickup right there. He almost switch-sticked on and made that play. This guy's really good. We got a really solid opponent here. I was talking about this in Double or Nothing, but when you have the shitty team, you get matched up with shitty players because they also have shitty teams. But then as your teams get better, you actually... Like, the games get harder as the teams get better. Which is kind of ironic. I'm stepping up in this pocket. Oh, no! No, I thought I had him. Wow. Wow, that just completely collapsed right there. What do we think he's in here? 3rd and goal, maybe mid-blitz? No. Holy shit, that took some serious fucking balls. To throw that right across the face of his user? Because I scrambled, he stepped up ever so slightly with his user and took his hand off of Y. That is the only reason I did not get intercepted right there. That was a very disgusting play that I can't make again. If I need a play like that again, I'm going to lose this game. So let's have a better offensive drive next time. 21-21. We got a banger here, though. We got a banger here. 1st and 10. What do we got, baby girl? Keyshawn Booty, a few more audibles. He's got this over the middle. He's got nothing here. Oh, my God. How did Vic get around that? You know why Vic got around that? Because I have Robert Beal over there. Wow. It just in real time bit me in my ass. He got around, guess who? Robert Beal. No, I'm so mad at myself for that, truly. That hurts. 2nd and 6. Got an RPO here. Ooh, I can get it. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Matt Collins is cracked. Why is Matt Collins whooping my ass? He's going to go no huddle. He really likes something he saw. I was about to say, I kind of expect a handoff here. I spun Zeke around with Roseboom. I mean, it wasn't a tackle, but it slowed him down enough to make this no gain. Do you think... I'm going to go on Jalen Johnson. I kind of expect him to go with that same RPO again. Oh, no. 5 wide. Or 4 to the right and 1 to the left. I don't know what I'm looking at. Truly, I don't know what I'm looking at here. Shit. Dude, this Michael Vick is putting me in piss. Here we go, boys. How do we find a stop? We got one already. Got a big interception with Xavier McKinney. How do we find another stop with this team? We got all the players. We just got to make a big play. Another RPO. That's homeless behavior, brother. I've been hit with RPO read bubble 5 times today. It's my own fault. I gotta stop it. It's my own fault. I gotta stop it at this point. First time, okay, you're a bitch. 5th time, that's my fault. All righty, let's see. We got 1 second here. He's definitely in mid-blitz. I'm gonna run it with Matt Forte. Oh, he switched off. That's so lame. Jimmy Graham will make this 3rd and 1. That's a nice pickup. I think he's going to expect me to run the football. So I'm going to not do that. Oh no, Cam Ward. Oh my God, Matt Forte is so open over the middle right there. Oh my God, that hurts so bad. 4th and 1. Do you believe Matt Forte? Oh, what a bold run. He thought it was the pass again. I love it. I love it. I love it. What can we do here with Matt Forte? Ooh, is that Terrence Ferguson with the drop? Fuck. Damn, he doesn't even have abilities. I think I got to score with no time left and go for 2. Honestly, my opponent is better than me. And I can't risk losing this game, you know? I think that's our smartest way to get out of this. Just go Cam Ward, dive forward, no fumbles, 3rd and 1. I think you'd expect the run here. I'm gonna still do it. You can't stop Matt Forte, dude. Matt Forte is big time balling today. Matt Forte still up. Okay, what's the play call? Is he still in mid blitz? I'm gonna block Ferguson. I'm gonna go Forte over the middle. That's interesting. I really don't know how Forte is that open right there. Wow, I'm so mad at myself for that interception on that Randy Moss because this is such a good game and I could really use all that back. 1st and 10. Ooh, he is grossly out of position for Matt Forte. That was the worst spin animation I could have got. That sucks. Easy throw. He switches off. This guy's the switch off demon. He's scared to make the tackle. But that's okay. I still think there's a few really good plays we can make here. Starting with Terrence Ferguson, who drops another football. Oh my God, Terrence Ferguson. Dude, I felt so good about that pickup, and now he's looking like a bum. Straight up. I'm going to call a bunch of audibles, and I'm just going to run inside zone. This might have been my best play all day. What the fuck? Oh my God, Matt Forte got it anyway. Or he didn't. Or he did. Do I have the ball or not? Oh, what? Dude, someone just walked through untouched. GG's. GG's to my opponent. That was a banger game, but that's a loss. Damn, Terrence Ferguson. Sorry, guys. I actually have to go, so the timing is perfect. Also, if you're a rule stickler, I'm supposed to win with the team to double the coin count. But that's a myth perpetuated by the government, and we don't believe in things like that. MM Fraud is going to go now. That was a banger game, though. Shout out to my opponent. Maybe I should have audibled. I think his gamer tag might be correct. Terrence Ferguson, you're on my shit list. Matt Forte, you're on my GOAT list. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Double or Nothing. We start the series with no players and 125,000 coins in the budget. We'll build the best team we can and hop into an online head-to-head ranked game. If we win, our team resets and our budget doubles. Let's start building. Double or Nothing, 8 million coins to spend on one team. And in the bank right now, I have 8,020,000 coins. So where are we going to spend that 20? I don't know. But with absolutely no players on this team and about 3 weeks since I recorded the last episode, the auction house is going to look so different. So I'm super excited for today's episode. At quarterback, I'm going to pick up 94 Patrick Mahomes. The Collector's Series has some of the coolest looking cards that they've ever put out. I've always wanted to use this Mahomes. This is a great opportunity. And I'm going to be honest, this is like a relatively budget player for how many coins we have. 200,000 coins on my quarterback's really not a lot. And I can save money on my running back as well. Matt Forte is out of his mind. If you ask anybody who plays like a lot of Madden, Matt Forte is consistently one of the most broken guys. It's just his like body. That sounded so sus. It's just his frame. I'm not getting around this one without being gay on the internet. So regardless, I can still spend 70,000 coins and get Jack Westover, a 92 overall fullback with 92 speed and 95 run blocking. I'm going to pair up the Mahomes with the TJ Hawkinson because both these cards are just so sick. They're so cool. Like, there are better tight ends than Hawkinson, but having Mahomes and Hawkinson as a duo, that's going to be fun. For my backup tight end, I'm picking up the GOAT Megatron tight end. Dude, Megatron tight end is literally the MVP of my Wheel of Mutt season right now, and he's less than 100,000 coins. He's just cracked. I mean, frankly, he could be the outright starter, but I'm going to make him Well, the game just made him wide receiver 1, which he actually probably is pretty good at too. Calvin Johnson is probably good at wide receiver 1. Those are the words that just came out of my mouth. Yikes. For my slot wide receiver, I'm going to pick up Torrey Holt, throwback legend, number 80. Dude, I miss when wide receivers all had really high numbers. Like Megatron, like Torrey Holt, like Ocho Cinco. I feel like every wide receiver now has a low number. Hilariously good budget wide receiver, Jake Bobo. 92 speed, 6'4", 76,000 coins. Like, Torrey Holt is not that much better, and Torrey Holt's 200,000 more coins. We do need one more wide receiver. I'm going to take the low overall Jackson Smith and Jigba. Nowhere near as good as his 97 overall, but still an excellent route runner. You'll notice a theme where I don't spend that much on wide receivers. Number one, I don't throw to them that often. I throw to my tight ends and my running back pretty consistently. You guys know that. I also run the ball a lot now. Running the ball has become really effective in the last couple weeks of Madden. I just don't see any reason to spend millions of coins on the wide receivers. I'm actually going to build a really good offensive line. We are only 1.2 million coins in, and we've completed our backfield and our receivers. I think it's about time at Double or Nothing that we showed some serious love to the guys up front, starting with 94 left tackle Charles Cross, absolute monster left tackle. I would say up until this point, every single episode, I've done my best to load up everywhere else and then try and budget spend on my offensive line, but I want to take a different approach today. I'm going to make the offensive line nasty. We're going to predicate this offense running behind Matt Forte and Jack Westover, maybe Patrick Mahomes. We can do speed option, and to continue that trend, we're going with 94 left guard Landon Dickerson. Absolute run blocking monster. We're gonna go with Jake Brendel at center. I always like my center to be kind of fast because it sucks when you outrun your blocks. And centers tend to get to the second level. Brendel's got 72 speed and 76 acceleration. That's actually pretty good for center. Every time Quinn Miners gets a card, it's insane. So we're definitely going Quinn Miners at right guard for 160,000 coins. And lastly, we're gonna get 94 right tackle Dan Deerdorf. Dude, now that I'm looking at this 5.9 million coins, I almost could go get a really scary halfback. Dude, we spent our coins so effectively that I'm actually going to do this. NFL Honors Christian McCaffrey. There's two versions. There's a 96, and then the 97 limited is like 3 million coins. So it's not worth it. But this card's ridiculous. And honestly, he's going to be a really good 1-2 punch with Matt Forte. Matt Forte is going to be our downhill running back, and Christian McCaffrey's our receiving back. We've got two insane running backs right now. Offense is looking absolutely gorgeous. Holy shit, I love this. Not to mention, this Christian McCaffrey starts the game with Ankle Breaker X Factor already activated. This isn't a very common X Factor, but it's a high fake out rate on skill moves following the catch, and obviously McCaffrey and MM checkdown, like, I'm gonna be throwing him the ball a lot. He also gets human joystick for free. Oh my god, what are these cards, dude? I'm also gonna give him short out elite for all my MM checkdown shenanigans. Patrick Mahomes is going to get the super classic stack. We're going to go with run and gun, protected, and then we just need dashing Deadeye. There it is. And gift wrapped. Okay, gentlemen, offense is set, complete with abilities. We've got 5 million coins to spend on the defense. That's exactly how I would want it. All Double or Nothing long, I've been saying beggars can't be choosers, but now I'm not a beggar. Now I'm actually a chooser. And if I get to choose a user middle linebacker, I want the anime Cedric Gray. 93 speed, 94 excel, 6'2". Ooh, this one has 83 change of direction, though. It's kind of ass. Now, there are 3 variations of every anime card. I'm hoping that one of these has good change of direction. Pass coverage is my last one I can check here. 88 change of direction. There's my boy. He still has a 96 hit power. We're going with the pass coverage anime Cedric Gray for 410,000 coins. The anime cards look sick. I'm a little biased. I really like anime, and that's not just because I love Asian women. It's partially because of that. People are always like, oh, you shouldn't fetishize. You shouldn't fetishize Asian women. Fuck you, bro. I'll fetishize whatever I want. Why don't you mind your own business? How about that? I'm gonna give Cedric Gray the unstoppable X Factor run stuffer. All you need to do to activate this is 1 TFL, and then it's unstoppable, activated for the rest of the entire game. Block shedding is more effective. Dude, you can literally blow up every single block if you can activate this. It's really fun. He also gets nasty abilities. So number 1, Lurk Artist. You gotta have this on your user. He gets it for free. It's usually 2 AP, so that's awesome. Mid zone KO also for free. Oh my god, this card's ridiculous. Dude, we're so cooked, you guys. This game is about to get so ass. When every single person has all 11 players on offense and defense with multiple free abilities, dude, it's time to boot up Fortnite. It's time to boot up Minecraft and just call it a day. That's so crazy. Now, the way I play, I run a lot of nickel and dime. My outside linebackers just simply aren't on the field that much. I'm still going to get the best guys I can get, but I'm not going to overspend on these. I'm going to go Hugh Green for my weak side linebacker. Super fast. One of the fastest at this price point, 93 speed and 95 excel. His coverages leave a little bit to be desired, but I still really like this card. Also, I don't know that I've ever used a Hugh Green before. I think this is his first time being an available legend in Madden Ultimate Team. Correct me if I'm wrong. What the fuck if you correct me? I'm not gonna look at your shitty little comment, you dumb idiot. Correct me all you want. I'm never even gonna see it. You're talking to thin air. Probably my favorite strong side linebacker in this entire game is Sean Taylor. I'll probably have him on the next team too. If I end up doing a 16 million coin episode, I'll still probably have Sean Taylor's outside linebacker. He's so good. He's literally just so good. I definitely want the pass rush getting home, and a card that I've really wanted to use is Flashbacks Raiders Khalil Mack. You guys remember when Gruden traded Khalil Mack? Do you guys remember that? That was crazy talk. I remember that was like the biggest story in the NFL when Khalil Mack was no longer a Raider. For my right edge rusher, we're going to spend big boy money. We're going to get our first ultimate legend. We're going to go for 96 right edge rusher, JJ Watt. I don't know what the abilities look like on the ultimate legends because I haven't used him yet, but I know JJ Watt's gonna be a freak. That's a pretty easy thought. We're gonna pair up JJ Watt with our most expensive card today, Big Vince Wilfork. 96 block shed, 96 power moves, 89 acceleration, 82 speed, 325 pounds. I got the bread for it, bro. And I'm actually really... Dude, also D tackles are very important this year. The tackles are so good. Right next to Vince Wilfork, we're putting Bryant Young. Also a very fast, very strong D tackle. This D line, bro, JJ Watt, Vince Wilfork, Bryant Young, Khalil Mack. That's a crazy D line. Corners also have to be nasty. I'm going with the zone coverage version of the Marshawn Lattimore anime. Crazy good card, and I run a ton of zone. If you run a ton of man, just pick up the man coverage version. It is really cool. I really like the anime promo. They give you the 3 archetypes of all the players that are in it and a ton of really good discounted abilities. I've had a lot of fun with it so far. I will say the corner market in this game right now is ridiculous. Like, they really think I'm about to spend 3 million coins for Patrick Surtain. Not even Patrick Surtain either. It's Patrick Surtain's dad, which, okay, it is Patrick Surtain, but you know what I mean. I think one of my favorite corners in this game, no, shit. Oh, I just missed out on a good price for him. Hopefully he's still at a good price. Yes, he is. One of my favorite and most slept on corners in this game is Dick LeBeau. This is a legend. This is a Lions legend, number 44. With that face mask and that quality of photo, you know that's an old school guy. But he's got 96 speed and excel. He's got 96 man, 93 zone. He's 6'1", 185. He even has like pretty good tackling and hit power stats. For 185 pounds, is like really, I think it's very impressive. I know I'm glazing, but dude, the best corner, like the best, most slept on corner this entire game is 95 Nick Emenwari. Why would you ever spend 3 million coins on Surtain when there's a 6'3", 95 overall corner with 96 speed, 97 zone and man, and he's 300,000 coins? You literally take a 0 off Surtain and you get a better corner. Emenwari, he's a freak. He's 100% gonna be my slot corner too. I want him all over the field playing like Ed Reed. My final corner pickup's gonna be Troy Vincent. He is also a freak. Super fast, flashback, 6'1", 200 pounds. I almost will never get a corner under 6 foot. If you would like to get dunked on by Randy Moss and Harold Carmichael and every other 6'5 plus wide receiver in this game, you could be my guest, but I'm not doing it anymore. There is no worse feeling than playing great defense and then just simply getting dunked on a 50-50 Hail Mary ball, dude. dude. It's just so depressing. 1.8 million coins still in the bank. I have no safeties. I have no MLB2. I have no special teams, which honestly, I mean, I could spend $500,000 or more on each of these safeties right now. And safeties, I truly do think I actually think they're the most important position on defense. There are no 96 to 97 free safeties in the game right now, though, so let's go get the best option we can. Flashback Curvy Joseph looks stupid nice. Ooh, it's got to be Atwater. I'm really glad that this is available. I don't know that I've gotten to use this Atwater yet. Atwater's one of my favorite of all time because he hits like a fucking truck. 98 hit power, and he's 6'3". If I got to make a golden ticket, I probably would do something insanely fucking stupid, like a Will Clapp. We all know that's what I would do, but if I was going to be serious, I would probably make a Steve Atwater. Because I just love him, dude. He holds a special place in my heart, too, because way back in Madden Mobile, one of my first ever videos that did well on YouTube was I pulled a Boss Legend 99 overall Steve Atwater that was worth like 135 million coins. And if you think I just misspoke, no. Madden Mobile prices were so fucked up back in the day that the max buy count for a player was 99 million coins, but some players were so rare and so good that you'd have to buy them on like a black market for overvalue. So you'd buy them for 99 million, but then you'd also have to give someone 40 million coins on top of that 99 million if you wanted to do a transaction with them. I am not kidding. Strong safety is the easiest decision I'm ever going to make. There's an anime Brian Dawkins, and obviously I'm going to take the archetype that's run support, so he has 98 hit power. We now have two 98 hit power safeties, two of the best safeties ever play the game. I'm so excited for this. I will say my offense is very current player heavy, and my defense is virtually all legends. This is definitely one of the coolest teams I've ever built. I'm very excited for this. Now, MLB2 is almost an entirely useless position on my team because I'll be running nickel sets. Even my true linebackers, my starting linebackers won't even be on the field that much. So there is no reason to overspend and do something stupid with our schmeckles here. We've got 1 million coins left. Just in case this player comes in, I don't want him to be a liability. So I'm going to take Nate Landman, 6'3", 91 speed, 93 excel. Good coverages. He's 140,000 coins. That's how much bread we have. That is more coins than our entire first episode. And he is my throwaway player today. At kicker, I'm actually going to use the team captain, Morton Anderson, because he's the best kicker that is available. I would actually be making my team worse by buying a kicker. Now, that being said, this defense is complete. Is there a single current player on this defense? Cedric Gray and Marshawn Lattimore and Nate Landman. That's it. Outside linebackers are Hugh Green and Sean Taylor, Brian Dawkins and Atwater up top, Marshawn Lattimore. Oh, we have Nick Emenwari. Nick Emenwari, Troy Vincent, Dick LeBeau as corners, and Khalil Mack, Bryant Young, Vince Wilfork, J.J. Watt on the D-line. Khalil Mack is still in the league, even though this is a flashback card. This team is disgusting. This defense especially is disgusting. This offense you could pass as like, you know, a budget solid offense, but the defense is out of its mind, and I still have 900,000 coins. If I look at the offense, I think I could put a little bit more firepower at the wide receiver position. I was talking earlier about how I don't need to, and I like to save my coins here, but now that I have the luxury, we might as well go out and get a freak show wide receiver. I'm going to take anime slot Justin Jefferson. You might have seen him already on Wheel of Mutt, but I have the deep threat version on Wheel of Mutt, so let's see if the slot version is different. He's 500,000 coins, and he's instantly the best wide receiver, even better than Torrey Holt on this lineup now. That's going to push everybody down the line. I cannot think of a more reckless fuck you money scenario. I don't even know that I've ever spent more than 2,000 coins on a punter in a single one of these episodes. And I'm about to drop 250K on the best punter in the game. And there's a 0% chance I punt. I actually cannot tell you the last time I punted in Madden 26. I don't know if I have ever punted in Madden 26. I'm not kidding with you. With 170,000 coins left over, I literally can't think of another thing that I could buy on this team. We spent about 3 million coins on the offense, and then we doubled back and spent another 500,000 on Justin Jefferson. But where we spent the bulk of our 8 million was on this defense. There is a freak show player with nasty abilities at almost every single position on this defense. I think I like my secondary the most. Brian Dawkins, Atwater, Lattimore, Vincent, Nick Emenwari, and Dick LeBeau. The D-line is crazy too. 2 with J.J. Watt and Vince Wilfork, Bryant Young, Khalil Mack, and the linebackers are nuts too. This team is all ready to go. I can't wait to use the best team I've ever used in Madden 26. Okie dokie. Oh no. He knows the tech. He knows the Marshawn Lynch technology. Okay, my opponent has the beast mode that starts the game with Freight Train. To get it deactivated, we have to TFL him. And that's not gonna be it. Okay, the funny thing about Freight Train is the best way to tackle a Freight Train player is to just conservative tackle. Literally just spam the A button. It's kind of backwards, it feels like, but it's the best way to tackle them. You cannot hit stick them. You can't try and blow them up. You can't try and dive at them. But even with all that said, it's 4th and inches. Yeah, so that Marshawn Lynch starts the game with Freight Train. It's literally so good. This kind of looks like Peak Zone Bubble. My God, it literally is. Shit! I overran it. It was not Peak Zone Bubble. It was Motion X Spot. There is some competition in head-to-head seasons today. I think this would be a run. I would love to get that Freight Train deactivated. Hey, we don't need to if Khalil Mack wants to get home. Nice work. 2nd and 15. Okay. Oh, Cedric Gray is so close to that. Dude, you know the best case scenario would be if I got a TFL on Marshawn Lynch with Cedric Gray, because that would deactivate Freight Train and it would activate Cedric Gray for the rest of the game. Oh, yeah! This game is so fucking ass. What is that? I'm the user linebacker in perfect position holding Y, and I just teleported past the ball? Damn, I'm so tilted today. This sucks. That was such a good user play. It's 4th and 6. We got another 4th down on this drive. Let's see if we can get the stop. I'm gonna guess pass here. Hopefully get a little extra pass rush out of the boys this time. Not twice. Polo line. Finally got my mitts on one of these, dude. Damn. Yeah, it was so weird. That's literally the same exact thing I did last time, and that time I actually get it. I'm trying to hit Justin Jefferson, who's got a ton of room to work with. Take that out to the 41. Nice work. That was our late, expensive pickup. I might go deep on this one, low-key. This is another play action. See if I can roll out right. See if I can air that bitch out to Torrey. Ah! Okay, is he still running edge blitz? I might be able to run this up the gut. See if McCaffrey's got some room. Nope. I'm a little disappointed in Christian McCaffrey. Honestly, I think Matt Forte just might be the guy. And there's nothing wrong with that. Unless McCaffrey wants to make a move right now. 1st and 10. Nice play out of McCaffrey right there. I'm going to stay no huddle here. And I think if he's in man, let's block Hawkinson. Let's double team on the right side. Let's clear out McCaffrey. Let's clear out in Jigba. And I'm looking for Jefferson. Just right over the top of this thing. Damn it. Let's see who's on McCaffrey here. Okay, then. Patrick Mahomes. He's literally just sending the fastest blitzes he can find every single time, so let's be a little bit smarter here. Let's actually think about this play call. We're going to go tight Y off. We're going to block Hawkinson. We're going to put Jefferson on an in-breaking route, and Jigba on an out-breaking route, Torrey Holt down, and somebody, I promise you, is going to be open. It's wide open. He's literally wide open, but he's just sending the same fucking blitz. God, I'm getting tilted. Okie dokie. We're going to max protect. I'm going to Jefferson. I am in a max protect. He's running edge blitz again. And there is Jefferson. And sometimes that's all it takes. Good Lord, we had to fight for that. All right, now we play this a lot smarter. Now that we don't need 10 yards on every play, I'm literally just going out route Justin Jefferson, and it's probably a touchdown. Ooh, that's good defense. Might be able to send McCaffrey out too. But if we just block Hawkinson, send McCaffrey out. Who's on McCaffrey? Oh, McCaffrey! Hey! Little redemption for Christian McCaffrey after a not-so-hot start. Little redemption action. Ooh, read option. That's dirty. That's dirty. And I think I want to go in Jigba. I want to go in Jigba for the 2-point conversion. Let's see if he's there. That's a crazy route out of McCaffrey. And Jigba's there. What a ball. Yeesh. That 93 in Jigba has proved to be really good, despite being only a 93. Let's blitz, let's blitz, let's blitz. I'm just feeling a blitz right now out of Cedric Gray. Oh, is that a handoff? Dang, I wish it was. Almost ran right through Marshawn. Jackson Smith is about to get lit up. He was about to get dropped by somebody. Does he go back to the RPO peak zone bubble? No. I'm surprised he's not running the ball more. Oh, it's my ball. 100%. Damn, and he got laid out down there. B-Dog! Weapon X! I'm gonna need a good spin. Hey! Oh, wait! One of the big men's got to score. I tried to pitch it. I tried to pitch it for the record. I tried to pitch that. I wanted Vince Wilfork to score. Dude, he got flattened on this too. Not a good ball at Darnold. Receiver got lit the fuck up. Ah, fuck it. I'm just gonna go McCaffrey. Jesus. Shout out to my opponent for not quitting though. It's a bro move. You were supposed to join this. You were supposed to join the Sith. Nice one, Matt. Bars. This ball game is over. This ball game is alive and well. life comes at you fast. You guys want to hear a fun story? I asked EA about this in person. For college football, they had to make the pitches way better because pitches were ass. When you try to pitch the ball back, they were horrible. But in college football, there's so much speed option and read option and triple option. So many plays that use a pitch that EA was like, damn, we actually have to update this to not suck. So they made pitches really good in College Football 25. That made pitches really good in Madden 25. They were too good, though. So good that people were intercepting the ball and pulling off the craziest pitch plays ever because they were basically magneting to their players. In response, in classic EA fashion, they made pitches dog shit once again, which is super sad, and that is why the pitch that I just attempted went directly into my opponent's hands instead of going anywhere near any of my players. So fun fact, if you're ever wondering why when you pitch the ball backward, it looks like your players are fucking morons, that is the reason. 2nd and 15, though. I'm really surprised his Jackson Smith caught that first one. I think we're in a good position to get a stop here, though. Shouldn't have lofted that football. If he puts that ball on a zip, that is a freebie. He's got nothing. This just can't turn into a touchdown. 4th and 7. What do you got? He's not even going to use the clock. This is so risky. I'm going for the blitz. No, Tampa 2. I have no idea what I want here. Oh, shut the fuck up. That is so lucky. He caught that through 2, and it was enough for a first. I'm in piss. I don't think, if he runs this up the middle, he's a genius, but I think this is a pass, and I just got to get to it. Dude, I can't believe that just happened. I respect the onside kick, though. Definitely got... Well, here's the thing. So you kind of got onside kick here because the game's so out of reach. But if you don't get this... Grabbed it too early. Wow, he barely grabbed that too early. That was very, very close to being his football. Now, all of a sudden, I can kind of score a touchdown here, potentially. I'm going to go Jefferson on the corner. I'm going to block McCaffrey. We're going to go base pass protection. And if Jefferson can get a good... Oh, and Jigba got a good... No. Wow, I thought he had him by like 2 yards. I guess it was a crossbody throw, though. That should be intercepted. Shut the fuck up. In what universe can he toe drag it in the back of the end zone and I can't even jump for it? I didn't even animate? That's insane. I thought that was gonna be picked. It's 14-16, just like that. This is... If I wasn't a YouTuber, this is one of those days where I just shut the thing off and I go play a fun game. Well, he certainly brought this game back. It's a good thing I went for 2 and got it both times. We're in a crazy world right now. Remember when I said we're in a crazy game right now? What the fuck, guys? I should kick a PAT, but going for 2 has done me so well that I have to do it again. Look at Patty Mafraud. You are watching shenanigans. Well, luckily, we're no longer in the danger zone, dude. It was 14. We were in the danger zone for a second there. But now we get ball to half. We don't have to be in the danger zone anymore. I will say, though, I should have recognized that a long time ago, that he's just outright man blitzing without even a safety over top. I think I could pretty much send Jefferson every time and do that, especially if he's going to put a linebacker on the boy. So let's just do that one more time. I'm going to put Justin Jefferson on a streak. And we are going to take a peek at what our boys got in store for us. He's got Hawkinson wide open. Got absolutely leveled for it. Well, it says Njigba's got his X Factor. Hey, is that Megatron? That is the first time Megatron's literally been in the entire fucking game. And he just auto-fumbled straight into his hands. Thank God I scored right before half. Otherwise, I legitimately would be in jeopardy of losing this game. Because it'd be wow. Whew. Keep it together. Keep it together. Let's go win this thing. Dude, how could Megatron fumble? He's the opposite of winded. He hasn't even touched the field yet. This is first rep. 3rd and 8. Dig over the middle. Nice PBU. Nick M and Worry, that's my man. Sorry to be. Guys, I'm being a stinker. I'm being negative. That's no fun. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let's close it out strong and have a blast. 4th and 8, by the way. I think I know where he wants to go. I think he wants to go left side. Oh, yeah. Completely back. Great defense. I had the dig underneath, and we had the up top, and now it's 1st and 10. I really kind of need to sub Matt Forte in. I've talked him up so much, and I don't think I've given him a single rep on this video. Might just get sacked for fun. You guys want to see if we can get sacked? Fuck it, let's do it. Let's see if we can claw this back from right here. We're gonna go 2nd and 46. Okay, first thing, we gotta think every play through, like, very well. First things first, playing really deep off a Torrey hole. Might be able to go for a corner out there. Very simple, very strategic. I love it. Oh, I love it. Jackson Smith. 3rd and 27. That's a huge chunk back. Okay, now we do it again. Now he's up tight. Wait, just snap it and go. Snap it and go Jefferson. Snap it and go Jefferson. It's really that easy. So no, it's underthrown. Mahomes, you're so... Oh! Mahomes, you're so ass, but so is this game. Am I really in a spike right now and I can't audible out of it? You gotta love that. As if there's no human way to... audible out of a spike. Fuck it. I'll spike it. Yo, Matt Forte needs a rep. Fuck it. No. No. We're going to Waxon Smith and Wigba. Spin. Ooh. Juicy spin, Jackson. You guys can call him JSN or Jackson Smith or the Emerald City route artist. You guys call him whatever you want. I call him Jackson. That's just what me and him used to talk about back in the schoolyard in the day. We go way back. We go way back. Oh, look at the downfield block from Jackson. And Matt Forte is just casually... Matt Forte, where are you going? Oh, it's sticky. It's got a little bit of my goop on it. I mean, that didn't really showcase how Matt Forte is cracked, but he is. All right, who's getting my 2-point today? Dude, the streets can't stop Jackson Smith and Jigba. I'm butt naked, horny as fuck. Oh my God, I did that. No commentary, not locked in a yucky lurk. I'm dropping the 40 piece. I'm gonna go pin pull toss though. Pin pull toss way back in the day. Great play. Now, pretty sure it's ass. Last year, this was a nasty play. Maybe 2 years ago, this was a nasty play. Set up. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's set up insane right there. I don't know why that was. I'm fairly certain that play is supposed to suck this year. Either way, this is for the 40 bomb boys. Guys, for the record, there's no such thing as a 40 bomb and double or nothing. Maybe we can implement a rule somehow. Should we make something up, you guys? Should we carry a player over if I can get the... Wait, let him go. Well, I didn't get a 40 bomb, so it doesn't matter what it could or should or wouldn't have been. I can't believe he hasn't used this Marshawn more. Oh my God. Jake Bobo's having a career day on me, though. You fucker. He's going for 2 to make this 22-38, which would make it a 2-possession game. No way he throws it. Ooh. Atwater, inside of Darnold. Oh, I was so close. I mean, if he gets enough onside kicks, I could lose this ball game. I think he got illegal touching. Where does that put me? That's gonna put me up real close. I'm gonna get this clock out. I'm gonna be a gentleman and I'm gonna take the 40 piece. I don't know, guys. Maybe we carry one player from this team over to next team. That's what we've done in the past. Wow, that fullback dive. Jack Westover, our fullback. Holy shit, that was base fullback dive that just did that. What an animation too. I got like a bounce stiff arm. I really should have house called it. I just kind of feel like I'm being unsportsmanlike. Our opponent was kind enough to not quit out of this game, and I'm running up the score out here. That's not what a gentleman would do, you know? I'm gonna let this go to the 2-minute warning, because I'm a supreme gentleman. I'm going to leave this 40 bomb up to chance. I could technically bring out Morton Anderson, but on 4th and goal, who's the guy, though? Has Torrey Holt done that much? Not really. McCaffrey's been crazy. Jefferson's been crazy. If this is single coverage, dude, if this is man, Jefferson's going to kill him over there, right? That is not man. I don't know. I don't know if we can make a play. Shit. Tyrese Knight enthusiast. Nice hits, though, boys. I was hoping he would fumble and we'd pick it up for 2. All right. He successfully curbed the 40 bomb. Yo, GG's, bro. Hey, if you're a subscriber and you see this, GG's, I appreciate you, stud. Thank you for sticking out the game. You're a homie for that. And I get to see my stats. Like, not Mahomes' best game. I actually, you know what's funny? I was talking about how I can go cheap on my quarterback. I was horrible with this Patrick Mahomes. Like, actually horrible. For next episode, I got to get a way better quarterback and not do that again. That was very silly of me. Make some big mistakes. Lead rusher, Jack Westover. 4 carries, 33 yards, by the way. 100 out of my Njigba. No, 100 out of his Njigba. 32 out of my McCaffrey, 117 out of my Jefferson, 43 out of my Njigba, but Bobo had 3 touchdowns and 113 yards. Really, I was a defensive man today. Cedric Gray and Emin Wari. Jeez, my brother, GG's. Dude, sick ass team we built. Such a cool team we built. But I actually have a good idea of what I'm going to do for 16 mil now. For 16 mil, dude, I am getting a big-ass running back. I'm not rocking a McCaffrey again. I did not like that. I got to rock, like, I think I might go with, I mean, shit, I might literally go with Matt Forte. But I'll probably go with, like, a Walter Payton. Maybe a Derrick Henry. We'll see who's available when I film that episode. And then I got to get a 95+ overall quarterback. I was really bad with Mahomes. The double or nothing grand finale. Gentlemen, we started this series with 100,000 coins. We built the best team we could. And every time we won, we got to double that coin stack. Last episode, our bankroll was 8 million coins, which means we doubled that to 16 million. And I was feeling good today. So I decided to stack 5 million coins on top of that to build an absolute god squad. This is what we do double or nothing for. It's for this episode right here. Probably my favorite position in the game is halfback. There's a ton of good 99 overall options. James Conner, Corey Dillon, Adrian Peterson. But by far the best is Marshawn Lynch. So number 1, he's beast mode. His stats are crazy, yeah. But he's 1.6 million coins for a reason. In fact, he's going to be one of the most expensive players on this whole team. This Marshawn is truly busted because of his abilities. You get tank baked in, break hit stick tackles. You get Ring of Honor grab and smash. So that's a full-blown X factor as an ability. But this is the real reason. Ring of Honor freight train. It starts in the zone. It can't be deactivated. Oh my God! Oh jeez! Oh my God! Now, for a little less yapping and a little more buying of players, I'm going to load up my entire offensive line with 98 overalls or better. And there's not a huge difference between all of these players unless you're running a very specific theme team. So I'm just going to go with Olu Fashanu for my left tackle. Get ourselves a Houston Texan. Titus Howard. Travis Frederick. Dude, one of the GOATs. Yeah, any card that looks pink like this is from the Easter promo. And the Easter promo cards still have a really significant boost to every single stat. So not only are these cards a lot cheaper because they're much more common, but they're also better. So these are going to be really good value picks for the grand finale. And take a look at right tackle. The right tackle position is crazy expensive too. 98 Willie Anderson is going to run us 600,000 coins, but it's worth it. A full 98 overall offensive line, and then we have beast mode. 4 million coins down, and the team is already looking insane. And that offensive line is gross. Marshawn Lynch is going to have a field day, and we haven't even started on any of our receiving threats. Ooh, I have such a good idea. So tight end is one of my favorite positions too, right after halfback. This Eric Ebron is nice. He's nothing insane, but he's nice. But hear me out for a second. This Eric Ebron gets a massive boost if he is paired with this absolute freak right here, Calvin Johnson. If you can't tell, the Ring of Honor cards are so unbelievably busted. Marshawn Lynch, Ring of Honor. Eric Ebron, Ring of Honor. And now Megatron is going to give a boost to all the Lions Ring of Honor players. He's also 6'5", 98 speed. I was pretty much going to pick him up anyway. It's going to run us a million coins. We're spending some bread. Next up, I'm picking up Scary Terry McLaurin. With the boost, this is 99 speed. This is a nasty wide receiver for the price. What just happened? Oh my God. Wait, the game just substituted Terry McLaurin at quarterback. Since when can you do this?
EA Sports. Go fuck yourself.
Our final wide receiver is going to be T. Higgins. Dude, our wide receiver is going to be big. We will undoubtedly need 2 tight ends, so I'm going to make a homer pick here. I'm a Harold fan and Glazer. I love him so much in fantasy football. I also love him in the game. He's a glorified wide receiver in the game. He's 6'3", and his route running and catching stats are better than... He's a glorified wide receiver. And we will leave no stone unturned or even picking up a fullback. Team of the year fullback, Patty Ricard. He always gets the best fullback cards. 6'3", 305. That is a heavy, scary backfield. And we saved the best for last, gentlemen, the quarterback position. 99 Sugar Rush Josh Allen. I mean, this is basically 99 in every stat. And then he's going to get the Easter boost, and it's actually going to be 99 in every stat. Now, there are 2 quarterbacks. There's a Deion Sanders and a Michael Vick that are really good, but they're both left-handed. I hate lefty quarterbacks. I am not used to rolling out left. There's one card that really stands out to me, though. That's Iceman. This card is so expensive just because it's rare. Frankly, Josh Allen, those other quarterbacks are just as good as this Caleb Williams on paper, but dude, this card is just so fucking sick. I am actually #1 Caleb Williams Glazer. The craziest thing about this lineup is that I didn't even use half of my budget. That was 9 million coins right there. We got Eric Ebron and Harold Fannin at tight ends. Willie Anderson, Lindstrom, Travis Frederick, Titus Howard, and Olu Fashanu on the O-line. Megatron, T. Higgins, and Terry McLaurin at wide receiver, with Caleb Williams, Marshawn Lynch, and Patrick Ricard in the backfield. This team is disgusting. All right, let's start looking at this defense. And the first position I want to buy is the most important one, the user middle linebacker. Now, you don't have to use a Mike linebacker. I could use a safety. We're going to start with probably the only 97 overall on this team, outside of Patrick Ricard. Ted Hendricks is so tall and so busted that even at 97 overall, this is absolutely worth it. If you played any Madden Online head-to-head, you have seen this man before. I'm not intentionally being evil, but I am kind of building the evil linebackers Hall of Fame. Julius Peppers, also 6'7", 300 pounds. He can play linebacker, safety, D-tackle, edge rusher. It really doesn't matter. This card's insane. Free safety is a really easy pickup because Cole Bishop is such a good card, and he's so cheap. This is just going to let us spend big on the defensive line. I love spending big on the D-line because I don't ever use the D-line. So if the D-line is going to make all their decisions on their own, they better be balling the fuck out. That being said, you probably know exactly who I'm going to go pick up. He's a Wheel of Mutt legend. He's one of the most busted cards I've used in a Madden ever. Ring of Honor, Aaron Donald gets the ability Colossus. It starts on, it can't be deactivated. And we'll talk about that more in a second. But for now, we're picking up one of the greatest defensive players of all time in Aaron Donald. Another Wheel of Mutt legend is shockingly cheap. 99 overall limited Micah Parsons is only 600,000 coins. He's so much better than this price, but his Easter egg was also really common. Like, it was easy to get it. So he's just a really good price. That D-line, Aaron Donald, Micah Parsons, not bad. So we have Ring of Honor Megatron to help out Ring of Honor Ebron. How about Ring of Honor Marshawn Lynch to help out Ring of Honor Cam Chancellor? Bam, bam, Cam. Shoot, I should pick up Bobby Wagner and Richard Sherman. We could have the Legion of Boom. I do have another homer pick, though, for my true middle linebacker, Jack Campbell. 95 speed, 95 excel, 87 change of direction, 6'5". He's more of a true linebacker. Like, he's not like one of the glitchy-ist ones. But you got to think, my shortest linebacker is 6'5". That's kind of crazy. Now, we do need a backup middle linebacker, but they will literally almost never come on the field, so this is kind of a waste. It's only 100,000 coins, though. I'm going to take Brian Urlacher. I just feel like he's a nice fit on this team. We are going to need another D-tackle to complement Aaron Donald. And since we already have a big boost for Eric Ebron, we're going to get the same thing for Ndamukong Suh. Not to mention, he's one of my favorites. I'm not attempting to build a Lions theme team. These just are my favorite cards. And it just makes sense to pair them with each other because they get so much better that way. Finally, we need a right edge rusher. And I'm going to take one of the greatest of all time in Bruce Smith. I haven't used a Bruce Smith card in a long time. I have no idea how good this card is. He's fast as shit, and his Power moves, block shed, finesse moves, strength are all crazy, so I assume he's going to be nasty. I honestly didn't think I was going to do this, but I think it is worth it. Richard Sherman is a 6'3" corner. I kind of have to pick him up at this price. He's just that good. We really are building the Legion of Boom. Richard Sherman's going to join Camp Chancellor. That's our first corner pickup. Admittedly, this was not initially on my radar, but it's such a cool card that I really think we should add it. So Darius Slay officially retired, and they gave him a tribute card. It's really, really good. I'm usually worried about the tackling stats on a card like this, but they gave him 80 tackle and 86 hit power. That's actually pretty good. And my final pickup at corner is actually going to be a personal favorite, Cooper DeJean. When I use him, he's so damn good. I don't know why, but he gets off every block. I mean, I guess I do see why. His block shot is 93. He's just so physical. I feel like he blows up running backs and screenplays better than any corner I use. That's why I don't like Deion Sanders cards. Deion Sanders cannot tackle. All right, now we're going to pick up some depth. Jonathan Taylor as our backup running back that's just hilarious because he's a bona fide starter on every other team except for behind Marshawn Lynch, you know? I will need another wide receiver. I'm picking up the GOAT. I'm picking up the 5'9" GOAT, Steve Smith. You know how good you have to be at football? To succeed in the National Football League at a high level at 5'9", you have to be so good. There are no 98 to 99 overall kickers. I think the best kicker in the game is Team of the Year Cam Little. Yes, sir. As it should be. Cam Little's a freak. 98 kick power, 91 kick accuracy. And Team of the Year punter Michael Dixon. 97 overall. We're going to take you as well. Now, we are also going to need a backup safety for nickel and dime defenses. I'm already so deep down this rabbit hole. We might as well fully commit. We've got Julius Peppers, we've got Ted Hendricks, and now we've got Harold Carmichael strong safety. I've actually never used this card or Ted Hendricks this year because in Wheel of Mutt, I think it's so unethical, and I hate the meta. So this is going to be very liberating. It's going to be very exciting to use this cheesy ass shit, if only for one video. All right, boys, 18 million coins later. I'm going to be honest, I actually don't know how to spend the 2.8 mil. Honestly, the timing couldn't be much better. I'm in my NFC Championship in head-to-head seasons, or AFC Championship, whatever you want to call it. Let's lock in, boys. Let's have a good time. Okay, I'm gonna send Marshawn out to the right. There's just so many options on this team. So Caleb Williams is already lit up with run and gun. Megatron's already lit up with double me. Let's just take a look at this first play. Eric Ebron, butt naked. Woo, good move. I like it. A ton of yards on the first play. So he's in cover one. As we know, those routes that kind of overlap with each other are really good for beating man coverage. Steve Smith is in on this one. Surprised that's not T. Higgins over there. 1st and 10. Let's take a look. Oh, Megatron. He broke the tackle, too. He broke the tackle, too. I just ran out of field. Tell me why Marshawn is not lit up. I didn't activate Marshawn's X Factor, and it's the NFC Championship. How did I not activate that? It's okay. Luckily, there's halftime adjustments. We can activate that at halftime. For right now, we're not going to have that juiced ability. We really don't need it. It's so good. It's so busted. We do not need it by any stretch of the imagination. I'm going inside zone. I'm going to run right at this thing. 2nd and inches. What do you got, Seattle? Meet me at the gap. Woo! Cam Chancellor, Marshawn Lynch just meeting up there. I'm really hoping he just goes man, and we can just hit Ebron for an easy one here. Let's see what he's got. That is man. That is Ebron. Ooh. He was blanketed by Richard Sherman, and he still pulled that off. Backflip. Hey! Fun fact, I met Eric Ebron.
We do not care.
All right, let's look at 3-3-5 and see what the substitutions are. So there's Bruce Smith, there's Cam Chancellor, Sherman, Campbell, Peppers. So I want Ted Hendricks. Oh, so his running back is actually not Marshawn. He elects to go with Kenneth Walker. This Kenneth Walker and the Marshawn are basically the same card. They have the same ability, starts the game activated. The big difference, though, is Kenneth Walker can actually be deactivated. The Marshawn Lynch can never lose his ability because it's broken. It is just straight up broken, right? But Kenneth Walker, if you TFL him once or twice, he'll lose it. Dude, we literally have the fucking Twin Towers in the middle of this defense. Oh my God, I can't believe he threw that. Gotta make that play, that's okay. I think he goes with a run play now. I think he just goes inside zone. No. Another quick pass. That was a risky one. And I'm so sick of this animation where they clearly drop / fumble the football and they still get a catch. Like, tell me how I didn't jump for that. Cole Bishop's got to take an angle, and he does. I cannot believe I didn't animate on that football with Lurk Artist. He's going to throw an interception. These are crazy passes he's throwing. Okay, 1st and 10, maybe back to the run after a play like that. No. Still passing. Throws back across. Oh, wow. Ooh, Carmichael. Making it 1st and goal on the 1. I kind of expect him to go no huddle and run the ball. Yep. He's going inside zone. Let's send everybody. Send everybody, send everybody. It's got to be inside zone. Oh, if it's not, I'm fucked. Oh, my God, I switch sticked onto that. I actually could have made that play. Wow. Multiple times on that drive, I could have lurked it, and I did not. That's frustrating, but it's not the end of the world. Wow, I switched on to... I'm going to call that ball don't lie. I'm going to just lock it into my brain that you actually did get lucky. Wow, he's onside kicking. Maybe he did that on purpose so he could onside kick. Fun fact, you can't onside kick in this game if you're winning. The game will not let you. This guy has such a glitchy onside kick. Yeah. He has such a glitchy onside kick that he just intentionally misses PAT. You're a fucking loser, bud. All right, 1st and 10. No cheese needed. Ooh. Just kidding. Wow, I thought that was such a money ball. Can we catch him? Wow, I'm shocked we caught him. I thought Megatron was going to step down in front of that. Cam Chancellor makes a great play. I put myself in a really tricky spot here. I think this defense is so good that we're definitely going to get the ball back, though. Ooh, play action. I did not expect that. He throws a perfect ball with all that pressure in his face. Damn. Oh. How is he throwing these? Honestly, all of these are so interceptable. I think this is a run. Oh, it can't be. There's a good pass breakup. I gotta score so fast. I am run committing everybody. Hey! Oh my God, a fumble! Oh my God, Jack Campbell has the ball! 2nd and goal on the 1, he goes play action! And somehow that's a fumble! Do the backflip, do the backflip, do the backflip. No. He's just gonna hit that. Holy shit, in the NFC Championship? I've never seen that animation. What just happened? Did we hit his quarterback so hard that he fumbled? There's a backwards pass. Oh my God, what a big turnover. He'll start his drive on the 22. Now if I get my interception, if I get that interception I've been talking about, it's over. I'm telling y'all, I'm dangerously close to an interception right now. I think he just goes to the handoff. Oh, play action again. Carmichael. No. Genuinely no way I'm not grabbing it. Dickerson Walker, that's RPO peak zone bubble? Oh my God, you dirty dog. And he speed boosts to the edge. This game is so ass. Speed boosting is like the stupidest thing ever in this game. Ooh, play action. Oh my God, Aaron Donald just leveled his ass. The 2-minute warning ruined that highlight. All right, boys, we got to make a play here. Let's get that lurk. Let's get that lurk. What do you got, Vic? Oh my God, he's getting flattened. Cam Chancellor lays him out. Is that Jano Smith? I thought it was Michael Vick. Oh my God. Don't you dare. No, it is Michael Vick. That is crazy that you just got that. 4-man rush. Crazy how fast this game is going. 1st and 10. So you go for the corner route again? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? That couldn't have been worse switching angles. 1st and goal for the 4. I got to stop here last time. Okay, has to be passing here. It literally has to be a pass. Oh, no way. I'm not picking that. Oh my God, give me an interception animation, damn it. Play action, or does he actually run this? It's a pass. Down goes Gino. 3 sacks for this Lions defense. Indomitian Sue gets home. I'm on the Mad Stork. We're guessing pass, 3rd and goal. What's your play? What's your play, son? Oh my God, he's in piss. Aaron Donald and Indomitian Sue. What a defensive line. 4th and goal, dude, he got all the way up to the 4. His last 2 red zone possessions, he's been within the 5. And he's got stuffed by this defense twice. Once was a fumble 6. Next was just a fumble, and he's back to the onside kick. Bro, if your onside kick is so fucking good that you could beat me with it, I'm going to be pissed. Please. What the oh my God, I thought he had that ball. I literally thought he got that ball. 47 seconds, 14-9. That pass I threw to Megatron was so bad. Let's not be that stupid again. Going inside zone. Jesus. Easy. Easy. Eric Ebron, I'm telling you, man. I just knew that our tight end was going to be big today. I think I will just hand this off. 38 seconds on the clock. We're just going inside zone. See, like, if that's Freight Train, if I actually have Freight Train activated, might be a touchdown right there, but sending a lot of people right now. I'm gonna go Marshall. Oh, really bad. Oh my God, bad angle by him. That pass was behind Marshall and made it kind of difficult for him. 29 seconds, retain a timeout, got out of bounds. That's a huge play. I wonder if I can't just go Megatron. Oh, he's over there. I am not throwing that shit. Oh, cut it up, Marshall. Marshall, no abilities needed. Oh, he's doing his teammates dirty. That was against Richard Sherman and the Jimmy Graham. Okay, Marshawn's Ring of Honor Freight Train is activated, which is going to be a huge addition to this offense. I'm going to send this one down to Rashid Shaheed. Let's see what we can get done. Oh my God, I hate speed boosting. You guys remember those old 2Ks where you could like randomly speed glitch by button mashing in a specific way? Yeah, Madden has that problem this year. Oh, I'm kind of scared of him scrambling. And he kind of scrambles. Oh! What is going on? Does he go back to peak zone bubble? I think he's going to go back to peak zone bubble. He is. He probably hands this one off. Ooh, but we got bodies in there. That's pretty good stuff. You got to respect a guy who runs peak zone bubble in the NFC Championship, right? Okay, we're going to guess pass here. I know my interception's coming. Uh-oh. That is so bad. Thank you, Hendricks, for getting a hand on him before he took that thing to the house. How do we find our interception, boys? Oh, what are these? What the If you're thinking that's a shitty Geno, it's not. They did like a flashbacks Geno. He's nasty. Oh, yes, sir. Finally got mitts on a football. Gonna guess pass once again. I kind of think he wants to scramble. We have 5 sacks to his 0. He could go back to Arroyo. Oh, what a ball. Let's get a QB spy on him. I'm about sick of him. I'm going on 10. Hendricks. And there's that interception. I told you that shit was coming. Let's go. 21-9 in the NFC chip. And we've got, dude, I knew I was going to fucking lurk him. Yo, why is Marshawn not activated? Oh, so it's bugged. It's bugged somehow. I don't know how it's bugged, but I am 1,000% certain that I activated that X Factor. It might be because he has grab and smash. I'm just going to be honest. I have no idea why it's bugged. 1st and 10, a safety is nightmare fuel. I'm taking a check down. I'm sure there was something open. I just got spooked. Okay, so hopefully we can win this game and go play the Super Bowl and I can fix this X Factor. The whole reason you buy this Marshawn, by the way, is because that ability is so nasty. I mean, that ability changes everything about the game. We're going to keep this simple. This is going to be cover 1. I think I can hit Ebron underneath. 3rd and 5. Maybe. Insane catch. 1st down, reset the chains. I don't know where the boy T. Higgins is, but Steve Smith's getting quality reps. check down. Never defeated. Okie dokie. 1st and 10. Top of the 4th quarter. The thing is, I could fucking airmail one to Megatron and use that Most ability, but that's kind of something you do when you're losing. At this point, I do not know what he's running. 2nd and 10. Huge play. Let's keep the sticks moving. Megatron. Why not? Dots! Are we so fucking for real? They're saying he's out of bounds. 3rd and 10. Need a little redemption pass right here, and I'm gonna get it. I'm not taking any risks. I'm not racking that just to have it swatted out. That's a big catch. Please don't quit. I want to see the stats. Please don't quit. It's my NFC Championship. Please don't quit. And he quit. Come on, dude, bro. It's the NFC Championship. You couldn't spare 2 minutes of your time to let me see my beautiful presentation and stats. Boo. Dude, I haven't played a head-to-head season Super Bowl in so long because Wheel of Mud isn't head-to-head ranked now. I'm kind of nervous. I mean, if I ever had the perfect team, I've got all my favorite players and all my favorite abilities. Let's go have some fun, boys. Dude, and we even get the Super Bowl presentation, and our top 3 is still all Lions. I love it. Panthers. No, that's not your team. How the fuck did you get matched up with me? What the fuck? This is like a little 8-year-old that just downloaded the game. Oh my God, I don't even know if even if I tried, you guys, I don't think I could let him score. How do I let him? We gotta let him score. He's got the base Wheel of Mutt team, you guys. I gotta let him score. Oh, I don't know that we can. We won't guarantee anything, but it should give him a good chance to score. No, no. Hydro Cube, no. Please pass, please pass, please pass. Please pass. He passed. You're not punting, dude. Oh my God. He's so adorable though. No, no, I don't want to win a Super Bowl like this. By the way, you are witnessing in real time exactly why Wheel of Mud is not played in head-to-head seasons anymore. This is why. Imagine I grind so hard for the Super Bowl presentation for it to be an 8-second game. Nasty, nasty, nasty team, gentlemen. It's always fun to build a nasty God squad. 21 million coins. I only spent 18 million, but I genuinely don't know how I would have made this team much better. Regardless, boys, you are so handsome. Thank you for watching as always. It was so much fun to build and play with this team. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.